think of the raccoon just going around?
Raccoon?
The GIF? The very
Oh, is it a
famous
cat?
GIF?
Yeah.
No, it's a raccoon.
Yeah, I thought it was raccoon.
Yeah, it's in text speech.
I'm eating food. Give me a second.
I'll turn the light on so
There's nobody good.
Just scarfing down a corn dog.
You've never sounded more American.
I had to eat something, okay?
Korean, so
Corn dog is not my food of choice, but I had to eat something.
Okay. What the fuck just happened?
My God, but it's suddenly very orange in game. The fuck?
It's called Dusk.
You think I look outside my windows and see colours like that? No. I live in England where it's only grey and more grey. With a side of grey.
Don't forget the grey.
Ah, yeah, sorry, I forgot the grey.
You know, I don't believe you. Because when we went to FanFest, I'm sure I saw some light grey and dark grey as well.
It's all grey in the end.
Oh,
though.
Sometimes it varies, depends on how the clouds feel.
Yeah. It is also grey outside.
Yeah, I'm actually looking outside and I only see grey right now.
I'm a weird person who likes dreary weather. Alright, let's go.
The fact that all of the English players collectively look out the window and go, yeah, that's grey.
Yeah.
Probably get current bots.
No, it's all great.
Well, it's better than California, which is on fire for half the year, so it looks like actual hell when you look outside.
isn't hell in Norway?
It's a
There is a-
Tuesday.
There is a town called Hell. About I think 3 years ago, there was a really, really bad forest fire, and when you looked outside, the sky was actually red.
Okay.
Goal for tonight is more than 90% uptime.
Are you ready to get down? The Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begins.
I just remember where I put Mitt for this fight.
You're meeting?
Woody's dead.
Rudy's not mitting, apparently.
I was late. I forgot the timing for that.
Oh, we got time.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
What was it?
The parties.
Okay.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with these steps. We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby.
Sorry, over it. Next raid ride is going to be a bit more painful. Should have stake for it though. I don't have stake for it.
Be fine.
Spotlight and burn, baby, burn.
DPS are first. Out first.
Dang it, slightly too far in.
B-side. Light parties.
Parties. Oh, shit.
Oh, damn it. Damn it!
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Fuck. It's all my resources.
You're up, dancers.
Lock spots? Question mark?
Yep. Out first.
Turn up the heat. Try to keep up now. The fever's taken hold. Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
Shit.
Dance like there's no tomorrow.
Oh, come on. I was just on the line. Look where I died.
With the amount of deaths, are we even going to pass this
Yeah,
fight?
yeah, let's just reset.
Let's finish with style.
Yeah.
I worked early on mine.
A lot of damage downs, too many deaths.
I'm feeling a little bit. Need to get back into it.
Are you ready to get down? The Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Light parties.
Can you keep up with the rhythm? Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops of these things.
Walls.
We're just getting started.
Keep forgetting they're still only last for 10
Moving,
seconds.
baby. Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn! An invitation to dance. How will the
Out
challenger
first.
respond?
Rolls.
It was...
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
You're on the south side when you res.
This walls.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
So.
Not my best showing.
You're up, dancers. Let's turn up the heat. Try to keep up now. The divas take it home. Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Green? Dance like there's no tomorrow.
Stay. Go. Stay. Go.
There we
Yay,
go.
let's go.
Let's finish with style. You're burning up the dance floor, baby.
That's a lot of LV.
Mm-hmm.
Besides,
Parties.
On the dance floor, everyone's a star.
spread.
Reds.
Out.
Out.
Parties after this.
Come on, show me your moves.
That'll be whenever you want. I've got
Back to it, dancers.
East West. Spread.
Red.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn.
DPS are baiting the cones. Parties.
Parties.
We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby.
Oh,
The challenger's down. This is
I was
the
not at full HP.
I was a second late with my Kolos cooldown.
Clocks going out.
Yeah, baby. I feel the fever coming on again. The Knights reached a fever pitch. All eyes are on Dancing Green. Dance like there's no tomorrow.
Starting 3 quadrants.
Let's finish
Have to
with
do.
style.
Zev might take some damage here, same as Rudy.
He's fine.
Everyone else enjoy your damage buff.
Groovy moves. The crowd's loving it.
You know what? I'm potting.
I hope you would be, yes.
You're up, dancers.
Support bait first.
I'm all screwed up in this fight.
Oh, it's half.
North.
B.
West, east. My bad.
Supports are baiting first. We're inside. Make sure you're not crossing it over. DPS are baiting second. We're going to be out.
Oh,
I'm missing someone. I'm going to bait it.
that's me. Sorry.
I'm baiting it. I'm going to need healing.
Right.
A. We're north. Luckily, it doesn't give a damage down, so I'm not that mad.
Show us some electrifying moves.
Pair.
In.
Out in.
Reds.
Ow! I moved out. I moved out of the next square too soon.
LB2 off the
We'll
burst.
have to do.
Okay, we good.
It's not clean, especially on my part, but we got him.
Second pull. We'll do it.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Yeah, especially when your part's over.
It's all over.
Right, don't
So,
just double check what you're rolling on here.
I need necklace, right? That's what I'm rolling.
Do you get
yes, you get necklace. Rudy gets ring. Frau
get
gets
earring.
earring. Leaving us with the bracelet.
Yes.
Yes.
For all
Everything
for
else.
ults. So
Check.
greed.
Greed on ults, yes, but just double check if your ult actually needs you or not.
I need to figure out what Bard
Guys,
needs
it's-
first.
Just Rudy and Zev should be rolling on bracelet. At the moment.
Bard does not read wrist, they need neck and ring.
I'm gonna greed for it then.
Remember, you've got 4 books now.
3.
3, yeah, but
3?
that's what you need. Yeah, it's just our third clear.
Ah, well, I can't maths apparently, even looking at it.
So I'm gonna buy some stuff.
Yep, everyone just gets something anyway, so gonna get a lot of eye
This will
level.
definitely cover that 0.5% that we didn't have.
I mean, really.
Also, my uptime was garbage last week. Is someone logging?
Oof.
Oh no. Mine was okay. I did the damage down in the first 2 minutes though, so it's kind of horribly.
As usual, I fucked up around 4 minutes. But up until then, I was fine.
I need to go
I
over
did
here.
poorly the whole way through.
Just want to say, if you ever hear me complaining about uptime, slap me.
Right.
I need a
What else did I
ring.
get? I got earring, didn't I? Yes, I need ring.
Necklace of healing. Yes.
What do I need?
And my necklace gets a directed.
Got the neck.
Yes, I need a ring.
That's giving me just straight up 5 eye level. I like it.
Yeah,
Oh no,
I
so
need
not
the ring.
5-3. Did you have a log for that, Ellen? There we go. Okay. Honest. That I would have got like probably 90 if I didn't have that damage down. Mad.
I mean, you can't really use the rankings anymore because all the top teams have cleared and they've got gear from the third and fourth.
I mean, that-
so-
It's still my best fucking one by quite a mile.
Okay, my goal
Fair
for
enough.
tonight has been achieved.
Direct hit.
746. That's not bad.
And we got no fucking crit material. What the fuck?
Someone took it all. I don't know where it all went.
I know that needs. Yeah, this needs to.
I have to find out if you can summon the edition in a party.
Do I have a log for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on.
Did somebody steal all the crit material? I forgot to put it back. Or did you just actually use it all?
Thank you.
I'm gonna check.
I believe it was all used.
Probably all
unfortunately.
used.
I think I used the last little bits that we had.
Well, I have enough to get some clusters. That's fine, but definitely need to start just doing stuff to get materia. Do some trains.
Yep. That feels really fucking sad seeing everyone like, apart from silver, it's like I had blues and purples and I'm 29. Hang on. Didn't think I was doing that bad.
I've never understood seen this fucking things.
Yeah, I deserve it too. I deserve it too in that one.
What am I going? I'm going over here.
I mean, because of how the fight works, I feel like if you ever fuck up the dance stuff, you are like doomed to have a bad because you don't get the damage boost
Yeah.
and you get damage down.
I mean, technically, there's nothing really happening when it gets damage boost. There's no burst, really.
I'm using a reawakens when they happen, so.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't know how much the actual damage boost is though.
Yeah, I've been
Probably
looking
that
for
big.
a number, but I haven't found it.
Do I only need one?
Actually, hang on.
I only need one. Fuck. I need another direct hit. Mate, I actually had enough. Yeah,
I'm
10%
wondering if it's actually
makes sense.
written in the log. Hang on.
Yeah, somewhere between 5 and
It's
10, I would
simply
say.
a buff, so.
How long does it last? 20 seconds?
Yeah.
Assuming that we clear today, which I think we should.
I fucking hope we are.
Don't say it.
There's
What-
no.
what are we
way
doing- what are we
clearing
doing
tonight.
for-
What are the
for-
odds?
What are we doing
Doing
for loot on this one?
Rad weapon
Was
tome,
that already stated?
varying boots, Ellen augment, Zev hat. I think arms is for Silver, me or Rudy. Just DPS don't need it.
Do I need it?
You,
need
you,
one
you
off.
said you needed it.
I don't remember off the top of my head what I need.
Go and double check if you need it.
I mean, if I listed it, I probably need it. I just don't remember.
I
off the
mean,
top of my
Manny
head.
doesn't need it though, so I don't know if it's.
I
It's-
don't need it
it's-
on the min piety set because that runs 246 instead of 250.
It does have crit piety, but I'm not running any spell speed.
So
Yeah, that's why you
just-
don't use the tome. The tome has spell speed.
Yeah, that'd be why then. So yeah, so it'll just be 3-4 on that one.
All right.
See how people are doing.
If
6 it is.
it would be nice. It would be nice to get boots next week because I'm still wearing 730 boots
Why are you wearing
Why?
730 boots?
because it was the best I had available
You
in terms of stats.
Just
Crafted
in
worse?
any
Anything
chat,
else?
say, "Hey, can someone craft me boots?"
No, I can craft them. I didn't want to.
What?
What?
You always
High
want to
level
get the highest high
does-
level.
High level just rules everything else. Like if high level's better, you take it.
That's
Oh,
it.
whatever.
That means you've got less stats, and it's like no wonder you're dying to stuff.
I rarely die to damage.
You always die to damage.
How many
unless
times did
go
you
into
die
the
during that
wall.
last fight?
Not because of damage.
Yeah, because of that.
One of them was literally because of damage.
I wasn't fully healed.
You're the healer. You can fix that.
So if you'd had more max HP, you would have had more XP.
Wouldn't they heal more with stats as well? Like, literally. Would have had more HP and would have
Thanks,
healed more.
Striker.
So both things I would have fixed it.
I'm just gonna pull.
How does this fight go again?
We're about to find
How
out.
does this fight go? Great question.
It's
Right,
for me.
three
It's
of these.
extremely cursed until after ads, and then it's fine. Except it's not fine. It's actually cursed the entire way through.
I think this is my least favorite opening line of meetings.
I like it. I like the delivery of it.
I hate the delivery of it.
Perhaps I'll draw this.
Oh fuck! I never saw her drawing that coming.
Partners, the two.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness, the ring has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
No! Fuck. In bullshit.
Fuck.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in there.
What do you think of this?
DPS in.
Brainbuster next. Now for the fun part.
Hey.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
boss raid right soon. Kill the cat if you can.
Get down.
Involving next.
Lois. Cat next. Yeah, after Nascent. Cat's dead. I got nothing from Rudy for 15.
I'm
Should be
watching.
fine. Should be fine, I say, as he gets double hit. That's-
I haven't got anything myself either for a while. Okay, Nascent.
I have one of these.
Now. Can we kill these Muse? They're going to be quite close.
Bursting now, so should be fine.
Arrows.
We're just going to do the tank buster here. Go in. Very wide.
I'm gotta use those.
Ideal.
Remember, you got the spread resistance or the stack resistance. If you're gonna be panicking, just make sure you don't take out anyone else help with you.
A crystal clear river. How charming.
Spreads.
Spreads. It's the
Don't be in the
opposite.
water.
This is no good.
It slipped off the bridge.
Rip.
You gotta stop doing that.
Stack up.
I'm not sure how much safe room
Get
I've
away.
got.
Go, go, go.
The water's muddy. How frightening.
Let's see which way we're going.
I'm not doing great on mitigation.
I'm still good.
Just careful, the fucking thing is massive.
Yep.
Manny just killed himself.
Oh my god.
We're going back the other way. Be careful. No, Adam was too slow.
Oh, that's bad.
Let's see if they can stay standing.
Nah, I'm stuck in the water.
And okay, yeah, this is just going to sip.
We have a
I
healer.
just want to wall it.
No, no,
No, but we have no
No,
healer.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
This is the hidden.
Yeah, that was also fucking cloud work as well.
With the gear upgrades, we should have more than enough DPS without the LB.
We also
That was good
kinda
up until
want-
that point.
We kind of want the practice on the later part as well, so like
Yeah.
specifically for the islands.
We want
like
to
the,
tank
towers
LB
and
as well for
islands.
tower.
Oh, true.
But yeah, there we go. Double check the positions. There's 2 different places you can be for it.
Where do I? Is
I
it?
think you can stand on the grass south of the bridge. At least I have like
Yeah.
pretty big triangle of space.
You're R1,
Mine.
right?
No, I'm R2.
You're R2. Manny, do you go to the edge?
No, because the entire edge is river.
Right.
So Varian,
Doesn't look like,
like-
it's all river.
for the picture, you need to be in the overlap. That's the safe spot. So if you just go like directly south of the bridge, it should be safe over there, I think.
There's 2 lightning spread patterns though. One of them I'm fine with. It's the other one. that
Yeah,
he's
the other one
carrying
is
around.
the
there-
picture that Ellen posted, the third last picture. The other safe spot is in the overlap of this one.
But which one? What overlap are you going to, Manny? Because that variant.
I'm
if
going
you
to
go
the one
same
left of 4.
Left of 4. Okay, so you go the one between 4 and C variant.
All right.
Also,
And then more towards C, because you'll be pretty close to me. I'm on the edge of nearest to 4.
yeah,
and
I do want to just point out as well. I think there might be 4 patterns.
I've
think I
only
saw
ever
one.
seen 2. I've only
So I
ever
thought
seen
I
this
saw
one or
one.
exactly flipped.
I thought I saw one that was flipped before, which when we did it, but yeah. Either way, it's the one that was definitely the flipped one of the picture, the one
Yep.
visible.
I just use that.
The only thing to make sure of is obviously these markers might not be exact to the picture, so just eye it as well. Yep. Right. So everybody check. The food check as well.
I need to figure out. What
Could
to
the final
do.
Yan go to the boss faster? I pull it as fast as I can, but
He takes a
can bring it
lot of
directly to
damage
it.
from Moo.
what I'll do, because I've been
It's,
in the middle of in a release for it, so I've been primal rending it, so I'll stop doing that and just wait for it to get over and then do it.
it's mostly just depending on when the moves die.
Yeah, it's a bit of a RNG as well. They died pretty fast compared to last time, so. What happens when you got more gear?
Will you give me, I wonder?
Who would have thought?
And then we saw everyone is potting.
What's your favorite color?
And then we're potting the second wave. You got to do it really early.
Perhaps I'll draw this.
Parties.
Parties.
Into 4.
Zev, oh my fucking Christ. Oh, okay, do that. I accidentally ascended instead of blood wetted.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness, the ring has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Not my favourite one.
Watch out, it's a veritable storm of needles.
I like this one. It's just going back and forth a lot.
It's really hard to get to the fucking middle.
You don't say.
Oh, that was too much for the challenger.
Be careful when you rise.
Need one more
I
north.
mean,
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
this is a problem.
You're fine.
God, this is the clear.
You don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
Ports in.
Ellen.
I mean, really just checking in on how little fucking things we can use for that.
Being alone gets awfully stuck,
Yeah.
don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
That one up. Oh, I stunned one perk thing, sorry.
Anyone stunned?
Yeah, I was waiting for us to come out, so...
I think I stunned the cat as it jumped in.
Okay.
Cap down.
Involving the next one.
I'm blood wetting. I'm low as fuck. I'm good.
Jabberwock down. I hope that's on time.
Cat next.
Right down.
I'm gonna be low, I haven't got anything. That's in 5. Watson with his
Cap
HP.
down.
That's hitting.
Go for move.
I'm not gonna have shield for this one.
First in 10-ish.
You say as Rudy.
How long is it until fucking raid ride the fuck? There we go. Oh, I have got the fucking thing. That was so fucking long.
Arrows.
You'll win. Oh, that's actually kind of awkward, that timing. With 30%, really?
What do you say to a refreshing river?
You want me to take it back, or are you okay, Woody?
Take it back for the positions, for the spreads.
Crystal clear river! How charming!
Because I have to run away anyway.
Okay.
Stacks, stacks, stacks. Over here.
This is no good. It needs a touch of
Stack up.
a dash of downpour.
Going
Go
away.
south.
Go.
Now.
The water's muddy! How frightening!
Wait. Now, but these are big AoEs, don't be near it. Sorry, Woody.
Just evil with the ground AoEs.
Keep going. Keep going.
this spell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
That's real bad.
That's very bad. I'm not gonna press anything.
My entire burst is gone.
Go
as
to
well.
your things. So I need to get south. Ellen's gonna have to res him.
Sparked my imagination.
No,
Okay, skip.
The ideas vary.
I don't have safe for this now.
I don't have Dark Missionary either. It's going
I
to
don't
hurt.
have tactician.
Range, remember to go out.
Yep.
I'll now send Ellen if you want to do Srad. Yeah, let's focus on your own stuff.
Yep.
Okay, wait for towers, wait.
I'll go.
Go.
In.
Seeing where we're going. Not gonna call it, just do it. Everyone's south, never mind. DP melees, just make sure you're looking directly in front
Don't
of you.
hit her. Not in the towers
Not being
first.
towers.
Go.
Go.
I'm low. This is
Fine.
a melee DPS when you
Alright.
can. Clock.
This will be
the
spreads.
Just spread around us. Spread around us.
Blocks.
If you can't clock, just fuck off.
Yep, we're fine.
I'll do the LB here.
Gonna have I'm in.
Let me move, please.
Hot window. I don't know.
Oh, we can do this.
1, 2,
It's gonna be close.
2 parties.
Parties.
Parties. Marbles. It's a 1. Parties.
No healing, just fucking do damage. What's it gonna reset to the middle?
You've reminded me of something
It's
truly
close.
important.
Real close.
Be free.
This is not immediate. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, come on!
3, 2.
Come on! Yes!
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Fucking good job. That was
Of course it
closer
is.
than
yeah.
it needed to be.
Don't open those chests. Whatever
Okay.
you do.
Fuck the ads. No, the ads were the easiest part of that fight. We fucked up everything else.
No, no, they
Apparently,
aren't.
my damage isn't needed, apparently.
The match is decided. Victory.
Ads was the cleanest thing we did.
Challenger.
We'll
See
never.
how this compares to the other.
Let's never look at the logs of this fight.
To be fair, the odds on this fight aren't gonna matter too much. Just
I mean,
because-
Yeah.
It's gonna be all
the
chaos.
The community
Don't
doesn't even know
open
how to
chest.
log this fight yet.
It's all over. Until next time.
Oh, yeah.
What emotes work well with this fight?
I have no
mean,
idea.
If
Uh,
I owned
painted-
Play Dead, I would, but I don't have
If
it.
you have the paint,
I
emote.
don't.
Paint is a lot
on
of
this
fucking
character.
area.
Do I have- What's the paint not called? It's just
Ah,
one paint?
painted yellow, painted blue, painted red, or black.
I don't have them on this character, unfortunately.
So I'll stand behind. Ready check for emote. I can, but I'm not doing that this tier.
I'm just making sure I paid silver. Oh,
Silver, why are you looking the wrong way?
I mean, Silver did
What do
the
you mean?
same fucking.
You're
thing.
looking behind, as is Frau.
I mean, not,
No,
I'm not on my
in-
screen. I don't know what you're talking about.
Not in real time either, so.
Okay, you know what?
Maybe
I can
reset
fix
your G
this.
pose.
I'm not resetting, I'm rotating. Nobody tells your CP.
I'm sending him a physical letter about it.
Yes, the DPS check in the next one is tight-ish, but it's more that the mechanics aren't hard, not puzzly, but the execution needs to be perfect.
In what, sorry?
In
next
M7.
I haven't looked
It's
at
not
anything.
gimmicky, it's just
I'm
be
completely
good.
blind, so.
If we all had the paint emote, that'd go pretty hard, but we don't.
It's a lot of fucking mess.
Well, either way, we get more gear, and thus we get like better chances to do better from now on.
Yep.
Word's hard to do.
Yeah. Words are often hard.
Hard is a word. Yeah.
I can't even say I know one language. I speak 0.7 of a language, because word's hard.
Well, you are Northern.
Oof!
Moving
Oh!
Manny in a little bit. Manny's a bit too far and out to the side.
All I can say
That's
to that
because you
crowd
started
is
too early.
fair.
Okay,
Fair.
logs are very silly for my part. Because of all I had with everything, like I am on top of damage just because ads.
Also,
Yeah, I
will
noticed
have to try and
that.
find like an RT one, but I haven't been able
Like
to.
it's also like I'm still breaking 30k just because ads. Because I had deaths, I had damage downs, I fucked up shit. And it's like, no ads, you're fine.
That's it.
Almost done. Just need to reset
I-
Rudy's animation. Ah, dang
I
it.
guess in that way, it was good that I fucked up with the stuff I did, because I think I did ads pretty much perfectly. So I did my job, and then the rest of you did the everything else.
Now, you also pressed LB3.
Oh, I
no?
know why you were facing the wrong way.
Unmuted. Right. You also pressed LB3.
Oh yeah. So I did two things.
Sure, it saved it.
Was this pull that I had damaged out?
Wait, is that the crowd I hear in the background?
Probably.
Like, if you haven't got music on, the crowd sounds really weird.
This is gonna be such a fucking mess.
Alright, so I don't know anything about the next fight.
Oh, I died.
I
yeah,
didn't expect us to
remember
clear this fast today. I thought it would be
Yeah.
in here for like 30 minutes at least.
We could take a Hector video break.
that. You could do, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy to do that.
Sure.
I only know one thing
How
about
much damage did I take?
the next fight. I only know a singular thing, which is smash here or smash there. That's all I know.
I know
All
there's
I-
a number of arenas.
All I know about the fight is that it's the savage version of the normal version.
I know literally nothing. Are we all done?
No, I'm still picking out a shader.
I took 100. What HP was I
Doesn't
on?
help
I
that
was
my
100.
shaders are bugged, so...
Oh, I was not full. Okay, that explains it.
Yeah.
I like 175k, but I had plenty of HP compared to that. Oh, I was only 156. Right.
That's my entire HP pool.
I'm excited to see what 7's like, but I really enjoyed that fight. That was a really fun fight.
Manny
really,
has
really good.
almost
I loved it.
1,000 more health than you. If only you're wearing 730 little booties.
But 1,000 HP is really not that much HP.
Uh-huh.
It's the
It is
difference
when you
between
have-
living and dying.
How many
Notice
times have we
how
gone to
often I
sub
die.
1,000 HP silver?
Like twice.
It's been more than that.
It's been like twice today.
No.
It happens a lot.
I really need to fix my shaders. This sucks.
Yeah. It's a pain.
Black and
It,
white.
it
just type in one.
happened. It happened one time last week with the lightning strikes. I'm sure it happened at least one other time.
Are you talking about yourself or including other people in that?
Myself.
I was gonna say, for me, 1,000 health makes a lot of difference.
There
But
we go.
so many close calls.
What I find quite funny is I'm looking at this log. Normal damage, I'm 32, but if I go by boss damage, it goes up to 61. That's because I'm basically most of the actual cleave damage, I'm just doing a single target just to burst stuff down.
I don't know what I'm at.
Where's the button to check that?
It's just in rankings and then player rankings, there's damage and boss damage.
In that one.
You wouldn't, I don't think you want to check that, Swad.
No, I know mine because again I had an entire burst that was completely gone. As in, I
Well-
pressed my 2-minute cooldown.
Put it
And
this
I
way, you
died.
lose over 10k DPS.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, this is legitimately the worst pull I've had of this fight so far.
Well, now we cleared.
Yeah.
Why
But
does
is
why
everyone-
does FF Logs not want me to see my logs or anything? I don't get it.
Are you actually synced your character up?
Yes, I have.
I don't know. Let's open the chest. Oh my god, it's loot. Woo! Right, we had.
I
a thing
forgot.
for
What are we
this.
doing?
So, Swad gets the weapon tome. Varian gets the boots. Erlun gets the augment. Zev gets the hat. And then it is tanks and silver for the gloves.
Free roll for gloves. Yay.
0 loot. Woo!
I'm not getting it. I rolled a 28.
Between me and
Yeah,
Rudy.
1,000 every-
No, it's you, Frau. I got a 22.
It's me! I got a 59! Woo!
Damn you!
Also, I just realized as well that my parse was a 4. There are over 200 people that did worse than me.
Yes. PF exists for a reason.
What'd you roll on it, bro?
59.
Ah, damn. You rolled more than, than me and Rudy combined.
I'm very happy with it. Strada, are you going to be able to get the weapon this week?
I can
Oh,
get it right now.
Hell yeah.
Oh
Okay.
god, that's awful.
Let's go and
It's
Oh,
maybe
I
my
finally
worst
worked
time
it
yet.
out.
You're just not
Oh,
rolling,
but
by the way.
48, that's
There we go.
maybe me.
Okay, let's take we'll take 5 minutes just to get a drink and stuff like that, and then we'll get loot sorted as well, and then we'll sit down. What's the first half, Hector? Maybe, probably. It's quite a long video from what I remember.
I mean, we can just watch the first 2 mechanics.
I think there's
Yeah.
like 6 to 10 different raid plans for the seeds on the second platform.
Sick. Oh, I
Alright.
can bust out my new glam.
Why have I got that in my thing there? What did these look like? They look kind of terrible. I'm not really a fan of this tier's gear, I'll be honest.
I don't like
Yeah,
any of
that's
the
fair.
Arcadian gear.
There's
Oh,
a
I
few
love it.
pieces I can use. It does very much suit the things you wear.
I do find myself not often matching with your vibes, Rudy.
It's just doesn't feel like combat gear. That's my issue with it.
That's
It's
fair.
very masculine gear.
There we go. I'm ready with my glam.
There's a few pieces that I can use. Like the beanie. The beanie works really well for me.
What do I want for this? Gloves. Double direct hit.
Can someone link the beanie?
That's when I
I want to see if my bun
Think-
can get even wear it.
Probably not.
Nope.
Common Vieira.
That's the reason why I can never permanently commit to this.
I quite like these weapons so much. Not super fancy, but they do look nice.
Ooh. That is a nice coat.
Yeah.
It's a really nice coat, actually. It's very similar, and I think the reason why I like it so much is it's very similar to the
Scala?
what is it? Skalik, yeah, the Skalik healer coat.
Yeah.
Nice color. I like the hood. You get a little Pip Boy.
Wait, did I not? I took out freaking determination like a dumbass.
Actually, hang on. Switch to Scholar.
Yeah, I can see minus.
And then dye it pink. I think I need to find different shorts, but this does work. Or different skirt or something. I'll have to figure that out. That's not bad. No, I need to find different shorts or something.
Does anyone know in the final phase of M6, if you jump into the river of the marker, do you only kill yourself or explode?
I
No
don't
idea.
think it explodes. I think you only kill yourself, but I don't.
I would assume so.
Okay, so I was murdered.
But I mean, I was in the correct spot. You weren't.
No, I was left of the group.
Yeah, Manny was in the correct, you weren't.
Huh?
You're on the left hand side.
Ba-da-ba-do-do.
I'm not sure with left and right. What I've been thinking is counterclockwise.
Yeah, I was further clockwise from the group.
I just remember where stuff were. We were.
Do we want to do a meme poll first?
I feel like we just do this first because it'll just waste time on the actual instance.
Okay.
Breaking news. Big mobile networks are raising your prices again. We at Labara are still not.
Muller, love every bit.
We should have done a meme poll and then got on the break.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine. It's just funny.
What? Why do I get ads? Okay.
Everyone got ads on that. I got a Miller ad.
I
Oh,
have
that's what
YouTube
we're
Premium
gonna-
explicitly to avoid this.
It's 'cause
YouTube
it's-
Premium does not care about Discord.
Yeah, okay.
One of these days, I need to make my ad blocker like thing. There's
like
a
Parasol ad, like I have real estate for that.
there's a DNS blocker I want to create that just applies to every device on my internet. I'll do it eventually.
What do you think of my glam for this fight, Silver?
Where are you?
I haven't done one. I've just done my normal rest like glam.
I need my high vis, you know.
You're a fucking safety
Acci-
inspector.
Accidents can happen in the workplace.
He is a construction worker, yes. Oh, okay. Okay, wait, hang on.
Why does
Without
Bobotnik work?
okay, without my glamours applied, this is what I look like right now. I look like a damn clown.
Yes.
I like the stripy pants. In fact, though I own that pair of pants in real life. With the colour stripes and everything. I own those pants. They're one of my best
Incredible.
sets.
Just wait for Rudy to come back.
They're called Madness Pants, Ellen. They're the best way to smuggle 42 ferrets through customs.
Why 42?
Clearly not, because they got caught.
I guess I could glamour my. No, I can't.
Why are you like? What are you trying to do,
Look at
Silver?
me at least, Varian.
Hmm?
Just have a look at me. Without glamour.
The tone gear. I mean, I know it's a cool back to 9 and all that, but it does not look good.
The full set together doesn't look bad, but pieces of it don't look good.
Yeah. I mean, it really doesn't work with the beanie hat. You look like you might try and sell someone some drugs down a shady alley.
Yeah, the hat's not really helping you out here.
No. Oh, Ellen, what do you think of the RuneScape, the Valheim game?
Dragon Wilds?
Whatever it's fucking called. Mostly optimistic. And the problem is, I'm still trying to work out why it's going to be something that people want to play. When there's like,
what
seems
game?
like
RuneScape,
this.
and people are addicted.
Oh,
Is it just like?
no,
Is it just 3D RuneScape, or is it actually like something else? Wasn't RuneScape like hard to think just AFK in? Yeah, I don't
According
see
to
it.
Digby, no. It's a highly skillful game.
Uh-huh.
Isn't the combat system just rock, paper, scissors?
He was very proud of his crafting rotation, where he has to run to 3 different stations to craft a thing. But this was also like right before 7.2, so he was very down on Final Fantasy and anything he could do to put that down.
Yeah, man, Rudy.
Where did he die? Like where?
Oh, he's just deafened.
A
fine.
bunny has just spawned inside your back, Varian.
'Tis the season.
It is. Oh, he's watching the video.
Oh.
Okay. I guess we're just going to start then. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Why did
25
another
new
ad?
skills, you say?
Wait, why is it here?
Yeah,
Fuck.
but
Why is it added again? What the fuck is going on? Right.
Can we go back? Yeah.
There we go.
This is Hector. For this guide, you're going to want to use standard plot spots. You'll need corner positions for a couple of mechanics. And finally, spreads. The fight starts with Brutal Impact. This is a raid wide that's going to hit for 6 total hits this time.
You bastard.
Next up, the boss will cast Stone Ringer and spawn either a club or a sword. Just like in normal mode, the club means out, the sword means in. This will immediately get used with either Smash Here or Smash There. Smash Here targets the nearest player for a shared tank buster, so to deal with this, we dodge out, and then the tanks move in together with cooldowns. You can also take this with one tank with an invul. For Smash There and the club, we start out, and this time the party makes sure they get in the hitbox so the tanks are the furthest out. If when the boss casts Stone Ringer, we get the sword instead. For Smash Here, everybody starts in, and the party slides out afterwards so that the tanks are the nearest. For Smash There, everybody starts in, and the tanks slide out afterwards so that they're the furthest.
Easy enough.
Whichever buster you get, this will be followed with Spore Sack, which is going to drop down 4 AoEs. These are then going to start to spread out vines, spawn more AoEs in a pattern that looks like this, as well as spawn some adds. Just to show you that while the vines can move in different directions, the only possible safe spots at the end of this are going to be what I originally showed, or this mirrored version. Now, this mechanic gets complicated because it's combined with something called Sinister Seeds, so I'm going to bring this to the chalkboard. Sinister Seeds is going to target 4 players with puddle AoEs, and 4 players with these pink AoEs that will eventually drop a Starburst AoE. The puddle players are going to bait 4 total puddles, while the Starburst AoEs are going to be in set positions and drop them where they're supposed to. Everyone's going to dodge these Starburst AoEs, while in light parties taking light party stacks. Afterwards, any puddles dropped are going to explode again, but much larger, so we need to avoid them. This mechanic is baited by proximity, sort of. The 4 nearest players are going to get one mechanic, and the 4 furthest are going to get the other mechanic, but as to who gets what, well, that's random. So now let's show you possible solves for this. There's 2 major plans, so I'm going to show you first the Toxic Friends or Raid Plan version. In this version, you can solve it the same regardless of who gets what. So for this, when the boss casts Spore Sack, everybody stacks south. You wait for the AoEs to appear, and you slide into the safe spot in the south. While doing this, we make sure that our melees and tanks are the nearest player, and our healers and range are the furthest player, so that they correctly bait a roll together. Whichever players get the pink AoEs, they are always going to go to these exact spots, our corners that we just...
I'm just going to pause it there so people can have a look.
Okay.
discussed earlier. You're going to stand on the circle on the ground on the floor.
Yeah, they're going to be working on this for
Whichever
a bit.
players get the puddles, they need to run out to the corner and then split up group 1 left, group 2 right. This does mean right now for melees that this is going to be a little bit of downtime. While baiting the puddles, tanks can start to pick up the adds. They can use tomahawks or whatever range attack they got and provoke to be able to grab aggro on them to a piece preferably. Afterwards, everybody...
Oh, they're actually targetable adds.
Take the light party stacks, and then immediately go opposite the corner you started, because that's going to be safe from all the puddles. Now here's Kindred Uptime. This avoids the downtime, but it does require learning different movement based on who gets puddles and who gets the pink AoEs.
And this is what Rudy wants to do.
Group 1 west, group 2 east. Melees are going to use the inner safe spots, and range are going to use the outer safe spots.
I already hate this.
Here I have range getting the pink AoEs. If we're going to drop these, the healer's going to go left, the DPS is going to go right, facing the boss, and you're going to drop these out on the cardinal. The melees are just going to loop around clockwise. After 4 puddles, the melees should end up right back in one of the corners where the healer started, and so we're going to collapse together into light parties. Be aware these may not be the original light parties. It might be the melees from Group 1 with the range from Group 2, but it doesn't matter. It should just be a 4-4 split. Afterwards, immediately go out at the corner, because the AoE's middle are going to go off.
That's hellish.
Kindred uptime again, but here's with the roles reversed. So once again, Group 1 west, Group 2 east. Melees in, ranged out. And this time the melees get the pink AoEs. We're going to drop these Starburst. Very similar to the Toxic Friends version, but more in. Max melee is what's specified in the raid plan here. And then the healers in range are just going to do a loop clockwise. At the end of all 4 puddles being dropped, the Starburst AoEs go off, and there should be very tiny safe spots east-west. Use eyes for this, because if anybody's a little bit off in their positioning, these spots are small. Afterwards, pull the adds middle, as that'll dodge the puddles. However you deal with the previous mechanic, we now need to deal with the adds. They are all going to be casting an interruptible cast. 2 of them are casting a donut, Winding Wildwind, and the other 2 are casting Crossing Crosswind, which is a cross AoE. The donut's more dangerous, as based on their positioning, sometimes there's no safe spot, so we want to deal with those first. Have your tanks use their interject. Hopefully your tanks can each interject 1, but if not, your Fizz range is the backup plan. They can use head graze to interrupt the other. With good DPS and cleave, you might be able to kill 1 or 2 of these adds before this goes off. However, if any of them are not dying, respect the AoE, dodge it, and then just kill them afterwards.
I'm guessing they're not stunnable.
Probably not, no.
No, he wouldn't
No.
specify you need to interject in that case.
Well, White Mage would completely trivialize it if it could.
Afterwards, the boss likes to ice skate around as it
Or
clips through some
Paladin.
of the ads, so don't be alarmed if the boss is
I
moving
don't think they
weirdly.
are in
When you
normal,
see Quarry
so
Swamp,
it would be weird if they
go
were in
hide
Savage.
behind one of the ads to line of sight it.
Right, so we want to watch that again, or
Yeah, go back
Yeah,
like 10, 20 seconds.
we'll go back to the start of the Kindred uptime thing.
Now here's Kindred uptime. This avoids
Oh, come on.
time, but it does require learning different movement based on who gets puddles and who gets the pink AoEs. For this one, have Group 1 west, Group 2 east. Melees are going to use the inner safe spots, and range are going to use the outer safe spots. Here I have range getting the pink AoEs. For where to drop these, the healer's going to go left, the DPS is going to go right, facing the boss, and you're going to drop these out on the cardinal. The melees are just going to loop around clockwise.
People have ads at the moment.
After 4 puddles,
It's just
No, I skipped it
rewatching.
already.
the melees should
Right.
end up right back in one of the corners where the healer started, and so we're going to collapse together into light parties. Be aware these may not be the original light parties. It might be the melees from Group 1 with the range from Group 2, but it doesn't matter. It should just be a 4-4 split. Afterwards, immediately go out at the corner, because the AoE's middle are going to go off. Kindred uptime again, but here's with the roles reversed. So once again, Group 1 west, Group 2 east. Melees in, ranged out. And this time the melees get the pink AoEs. We're going to drop these Starburst. Very similar to the Toxic Friends version, but more in. Max melee is what's specified in the raid plan here. And then the healers in range are just going to do a loop clockwise. At the end of all 4 puddles being dropped, the Starburst AoEs go off, and there should be very tiny safe spots east-west. Use eyes for this, because if anybody's a little bit off in their positioning, these spots are small. Afterwards, pull the adds middle, as that'll dodge the puddles. However you deal with the previous mechanic, we now need to deal with the adds. They are all going to be casting an interruptible cast. 2 of them are casting a donut, Winding Wildwind, and the other 2 are casting Crossing Crosswind, which is a cross AoE. The donut's more dangerous, as based on their positioning, sometimes there's no safe spot, so we want to deal with those first. Have your tanks use their interject. Hopefully your tanks can each interject 1, but if not, your Fizz range is the backup plan. They can use head graze to interrupt the other. With good DPS and cleave, you might be able to kill 1 or 2 of these adds before this goes off. However, if any of them are not dying, respect the AoE, dodge it, and then just kill them afterwards. If you don't kill the adds quick enough, they're going to start to cast Hurricane Force, which will serve as an enrage, so make sure to kill them. Afterwards, the boss likes to ice skate around as it clips through some of the ads, so don't be alarmed if the boss is moving weirdly. When you see Quarry Swamp, go hide behind one of the ads to line of sight it.
Mm.
We're then going to get through.
Is there any questions about how that works?
I need to see it.
Okay.
3 proximity
Let's keep
AoEs as
going.
cameras come crashing down. Respect these. These hurt. There's a massive drop off if you are too near to
So
them
we're
or
deciding
too
kindred.
very quickly.
Mm-hmm. We need all the
I
DPS time we
think
can.
the range will be outvoted by the melee.
Healers and tanks watch out, see if you can mitigate anybody who takes extra damage here. You'll notice that the boss stops spinning because in the middle of it casts Stone Ringer and spawned either a club or a sword. Have whichever tanks are dealing with this go in front of the boss and resolve the smash here, smash there. Here I'm showing a tank dealing it with Invul. Smash here so they go in. Immediately after this, have everybody stack up middle as Pulp Smash targets a healer with a stack. That's immediately followed by Protean Wave, so everybody goes out at their clock spots. There's a small out AoE as well with these, so make sure you get far from the boss. Finally, the boss will cast
probably
Neon
stop here.
Barbarian Special.
Yeah.
And make sure that your position...
That's good.
I'll probably use liturgy for those proximity AoEs. Toxic Friends was dead the moment he said melee downtime.
Yeah, we need all the DPS we can get, really.
Well, the ad is back.
Rudy, are you here?
Yep.
Are we enrolling or are we just sharing?
I thought we could try sharing first to see what it looks like, how much
Okay.
damage it is. And
Sounds
then
good.
we can save invuln for later if we needed to in prog or something.
Okay, sounds good. So, I just need to double check. So, smash here is Losa, smash there is okay.
It'll take a little
boss
bit,
is-
but we'll just work on part 1 today. Because
Yeah,
I've
if
heard
we can get
part
those
2's a little bit
seeds-
of a nightmare.
Get those siege done. it'll
Alan,
be
I
good.
don't think it's the case. It's here, tanks, there, party. Right?
Yeah, like the boss is telling what to do to the tanks. Like tanks
Yeah.
go here, tanks
He's
go
saying
there.
what he's doing. He's gonna smash here. So he smashes close. He's gonna smash
Or he's
there
going to
and
smash
make
over
it
there, so
Yeah.
tank's got to go over there.
How far into the fight are those proximity AoEs happening? Because I'm probably going to use
2
liturgy.
minutes probably.
2
Okay.
minutes. That's very quick.
I mean, we've only seen
I'm gonna- well, I'm-
one mechanic.
I'm going to use liturgy on that opening multi-hit.
I'll probably hold Benheima till after the first hit.
I don't know what the
I mean,
actual...
I've got Tactician or Dismantle, both. Choose which one you want.
I mean, we need to see how much it hits for first.
bird fight
It's going to hit
time.
really hard, if I'm guessing.
But I do think we should
I'll
quickly
do
start
one
finding out just
pull
how
and
little we
see
need.
how bad it is.
Yeah. I think we'll start with just like the normal.
Depends how fast it is.
I've been waiting for
Reprisal
this
add-on.
music.
I'm glad they didn't skip us straight to the third phase.
Yeah.
Guys, where's your
I was a bit
high-hats?
worried about that.
You're on a construction site.
I got a hammer.
I have a flower.
Just doesn't add to fit
I
in.
don't think you guys passed health and safety classes, did you?
What's health and safety?
Oh my goodness.
So it's some kind of weird British thing.
I mean, to be
We have
fair,
Osha-
Rudy
we have
looks like
Osha
he's
over
the
here.
othermost prepared. You know,
Well, we only got one so far, Alan.
No, not really.
That's bad. This is my jam. Is this
It is a
one,
question.
so-
What? How? Oh, someone already got the markers, or like, how do
Oh, we're
markers
just
work
putting
in
them
this
in
fight?
He started it, right? He put markers in.
Yeah, well, isn't it?
Rudy's got
It's 3
some big
different
black
arenas,
here.
isn't it?
You can technically put the markers on the second platform over there.
I think we'll event for now. Oh, I see
Yeah.
the 4 over there. I think for the moment we'll do them on the first, but when we start getting to second phase, we'll need them over there instead.
Yeah.
And
Because there's not really any mechanics for this bit where we'll need them.
Yeah, phase 3 we're not going to be able to do it.
I don't think
Yeah.
phase 2 really needs markers.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
With the interrupts, Rudy, I was thinking I'll do from top down, you do from bottom down.
I thought about that, but are we guaranteed to have the same enemy list?
I'd assume so.
I don't know. How it works
I saw a Twitter post about it, and yes, you do. The enemy list should be the same.
Okay, then sure. I'll
It's
do the bottom.
the wild wind we want to do. Okay.
I think what they said was it spawns them from the west clockwise. I think. I don't quite remember, but there was a Twitter post about it that said they spawn the same way.
What's this?
Ads.
The ads.
Just
Okay.
yeah.
So somewhat useful for you as well if you see a what was it cast?
Wild wind.
Winding.
Yeah.
Wild winds. It's the one we need to interrupt.
Yeah, so if you see that's still going for a while, then probably throw your interrupt on that ad.
But also we have 3 interrupts for that, so technically we could just interrupt any of them and just leave one of them up, and we can
Yeah.
offset
I mean, I
easily.
could. Yeah, I could just interrupt one of the cross.
It's just
ones to
using
get rid of
them.
it.
Yeah. It's just if we accidentally override each other. I think focus the ads once they group up, just to leave them. I don't know how much HP they have, but
If the
We'll find
timings
out.
are similar
know,
to
Paul.
normal, I will be having a reawaken on them. Well, we'll see.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
it is a very fucking small platform. Jesus Christ.
I think it's just a T-speed, honestly.
Yeah, this isn't bad.
Yeah, that wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, with liturgy and asides, that's easy.
It's in.
Sword, so in.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Tanks in.
Smash here, so party out.
DPS move out.
Everyone move out apart from tanks.
Oh god!
Challenger's down.
That's interesting.
You guys were supposed to be in the hitbox there.
We
We
were in the
were.
hitbox,
The boss moved away from us.
so we're here.
I think
Well,
we
let's see
got
how
you need
fast
to
this
move in
goes.
more, maybe.
Yeah, I
probably
wanna see
Snapchatted
this.
somebody.
So then I go over here, max melee.
Routed from the scattered seas.
Either it's because I'm dead or they're not in the aggro list.
And then we're here. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're in the aggro list. It's definitely smash
I
here.
want to look at the snapshot.
Yeah. I mean, there's a big fucking boss in the way, so I can see you.
Smash here.
What's the
I mean, you
split
can
of
use
the
the arena,
melee
he's
then?
in the center, like, if people don't move past...
Outside.
Oh,
Just get him.
well, now I
Just
know.
Okay.
If people don't move across, like, the southern line of the horizontal bar, and you all move within there,
Yeah, I think. I looked back at my VOD. I think both healers were very close into the very center, so they were running out for smash here. We probably want to just stay close to hitbox.
On the hitbox,
in terms
basically.
of-
it was...
Oh my
yeah,
god.
it was bigger than the hitbox.
Abominator means business.
Let's backflip off.
Like
The aggro his aggro range is very wide.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah, it's just be either, like, if it's in, just be on the hitbox, so you can work it either way.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair,
But we
the
don't
original
know.
brute's not in there. He's a savage beast, so of course he's gonna aggro easier.
Wait, I had a question.
The brute
What's the
also aggroes you.
split for the melee? Are we doing north, south, or east, west?
For what?
Or the seed part? Like then we went both to 2, but
We-
am I
one-
2 and 3 by
I think
default, or
I thought we were
Three,
doing
four.
north-south.
okay?
Well, good thing we asked, I guess.
For fuck's sake, fuck off ads. I'm trying to
Oh,
see shit.
we can do east-west, actually. Yeah, we can do east-west.
I'm looking at just
East-west makes more
just-
sense.
I just wanted to check so we're on the same page.
This is just for melee anyway, so, but east-west makes it easier for the actual, like, if it's the drop-down, it's easier for the spreads.
So you're saying that we're doing that group 2 is always east, so southeast or northeast, or
Yeah.
is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This is for When the seeds spread?
Yeah, which
yeah.
group you're in.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the video did east-west, I'm pretty sure.
Everyone got food going.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
For another 2 minutes.
I mean, we're somewhat likely to die before it, but we'll see. So probably gather around hitbox now. So
Yeah, just be on the hitbox. Out.
Out, be out. But not that far out.
Where tanks are out.
There, so party.
Oh,
Really
that's
fast.
a lot like
That is
nice.
a lot faster than I thought it would be.
Sort of east,
pretty
yeah?
smacks melee.
Did this wrong.
This thing's
I
okay,
saw
things
at
are
least
happening.
silver was inside, which wasn't correct.
Things are happening very fast.
Yeah, so someone was in our safe spot with the bubble.
I thought I had more time to get out. Is it always 2 and 4 corners that are safe? I thought he said there's 2.
No,
It can be
No, there are two
1
two
and 3.
variations.
So.
Two variations.
So how am I supposed to get into the corner on time?
You can see
you
when
can-
the
yeah, as
circles
soon as
spawn.
they drop, you can see where it's going to be safe.
Okay, looking up how I know.
I think
there
you have
only
to watch
two sets of
the
the
vines,
areas,
which way the vines are spreading.
Yeah,
If
he
you're
said
standing
that, like-
on the edge.
No, the spines always spread the same way. It's where the actual things drop to start.
Yeah,
He
because
said
if
they
you
could
see
spread
where I
different
am,
ways.
they
No.
drop like here.
Yeah, I know.
So they drop consistently either that way or on these other ones. So seeing which side of these this like cross in the middle they drop, you can tell where the safe zones will be for where the vines will go.
Yeah, Manny,
Do we
are
know
you-
for a fact that's consistent? Because
so.
I'll post a picture, hang on.
I'm fairly sure.
I
It
just posted a
went
picture.
exactly where I expected it to, at least. So.
Sure, I mean, there's a 50-50 chance it
I
will.
wish ads would fuck off of YouTube.
I've just
This is
closed the
insane.
activity and opened the actual video. because
Yeah,
it's
it'd be easier
ridiculous.
to open the actual video. At this
I'm
point.
trying to do it with the actual video on, it's pissing me off with the ads.
You not got a fucking ad blocker?
Anyway,
I
my
do have
question,
an ad blocker. It keeps disabling my ad blocker.
don't use Chrome.
Yeah.
I don't have anything
Videos
else other
interrupting
than
my
Chrome.
ads.
My question is,
Firefox.
Yeah,
is this always
Firefox.
the pattern or mirrored, or can the sides be the straight vines and the top bottom be the corner vines? Because then
I
all the safe
think
zones
that's
will be in the
what's
opposite
happened, yeah.
corner.
From what he said, it's only this and opposite. But
Okay.
Oh,
So I
well,
always need to go away from the top vine. Sure.
you have that to just go. It depends on how you understand the range, actually.
I thought I saw when I watched the World Prog that the vines could either do the angle or straight. Any of them. Well, not any of them, but like they're always going to be mirrored to each other. But the ones that drop can either spawn one of the two.
Yeah, so that's my
like
question,
that's-
because then you need to wait until they spread to know which corner to go to.
Yeah, that's why I was watching on the stream. It looked like they were waiting to see which way they were spreading before they went to a corner.
That's so fast.
Let's
But
see
I
it a
could
few
be
more
wrong.
times. Maybe it's just going to be something you
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
see a bit better.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
After about 50, 60 balls.
was?
This is why I don't like Hector's videos sometimes. The timing is
Out.
not very well explained.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Thanks,
Tank go
Win.
in. Okay.
Oh,
It's larger than the sea, so
Yeah, it's
It's pretty
see that line.
painful.
wait, let's look.
So this
Yeah,
is
right, so it might.
Nope, not over here.
No.
Yeah, see? It can do.
It can be, yeah.
So you need to
Okay.
wait for it to spread to go to the position.
So I go right, the middle.
That drops then to the Arsenal.
Oh,
You got this, Rudy. I believe.
Yeah, so the ads do aggro, so
yeah.
once we get used to it.
I need to. Yeah, okay. Tomahawk one, promote the other. Okay.
I think
Are you take
The-
bottom two? I'll take top two.
I was going to suggest same east-west. East-west.
Oh, oh, so I take 1-4, you take 2-3.
Yeah.
Or whatever spawns in that quadrant. Okay, cool. Can do that. Right. Let's just get pause in. I think once I should adjust to it, it should be not as bad.
Sounds good.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means
Probably need
business.
another minute on the tank buster as well. It hurts.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Are you able to reprise that tank buster, Woody?
Can do.
I'm just thinking there's nothing really else to use it on at the moment.
Yeah.
Out.
Club,
Blood out.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
party in.
I was way too fucking late now.
Thought I was safe there.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the
Oh, you're taking it.
is standing fast.
Forgot
Slide
to
is
do
very fast.
Yeah.
This, like, you should already be east-west here just to get ready.
Oh, so fast. Yeah, you need to sprint.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
For here.
Takes a while for them to fucking spawn.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
and an amendment to the ads. Should we just take the ones that are next to that corner where we end up there?
Yeah.
Because that was southwest. So
Like, I
should
can
we do
fucking reach
two?
them.
Yeah, so I think we just take the two that are closest to us on the corner where we end up.
Yeah, yeah.
That
At
makes
least
sense.
it's quick. So we're getting a lot of info going in.
Yeah. As soon as that
Yeah,
boss finishes the in-out and tank buster, like, range can immediately P-position.
Right, what I suppose is correct. Because I'm on the B marker.
What did you post?
Wait,
No,
we said
Zeb,
east-west.
you said north-south and we all agreed east-west because that's the video.
Then we said east first, yep.
Right, I'm confused.
We'll do the ball quickly.
To take it outside,
But you're group 2, right?
abominator means business.
Yeah.
So you're east.
Yeah, you'll be with me.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical
So start east, and then whatever safe spot is, north or south, go to there. On the outside.
Okay. Right. Sorry, I thought we were doing north-south.
In.
Sword, be in.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Party out.
Yeah, that's a bit more comfortable.
Oh, a brutal blow!
So you're pre-positioned now?
There is standing fast.
And sprint.
Silver.
Huh?
Reposition.
Odds.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds.
Start over here. Oh.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Oh,
Ow,
that was
what?
better.
need to see where I actually need to drop
Oh,
these.
and then the big explosions. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot.
Okay.
How do we? Where do we go with those?
Yeah, wait,
To the corner where you end up, you just move out.
Yeah, go out. Okay, cool. I don't know. Bye, Alan. I think you might have got. I don't know. Oh, is it? It's like party stacks, isn't it? It's like party stacks there.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it is.
So then I do have to stay for a bit.
The party
Okay.
stacks go off roughly at around the same time as the
Right.
proceed to the stars thing.
The vines.
Yeah.
One other thing to point out is that it can be the opposite. We've only some reason got people out with the pink puddles so far, the stars. It can be the opposite, so be
Yep.
aware of that.
I think everyone knows
It's
that.
the easier pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit tighter. That's all. Yeah, someone is fair.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
That's so easy to deal with with liturgy.
He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
Tanks in.
Oh, a
Key position.
but the contender is standing.
Careful of the original seed puddles.
Sprint. Okay, we're going clockwise.
I'm going the wrong way. This is my fault though.
Open the spanner. And then where do we go?
Oh,
The challenger's down.
that's,
Is this the end?
that's
Is that snapshotting? Is that an evil snapshot, or am I just getting like? Am I missing something?
I mean, we haven't had light parties fully, what I've seen at least.
Yeah, that might help.
Yeah.
I want to. And that's okay. So that's enraged there. That's how fast enraged is.
Oh.
I probably should have stayed alive just to see what my resources were.
But that is 1 minute.
Yeah, and that's... Oh, was it 1 minute?
Yeah, that was 1 minute.
Oh, that would do it.
Oh, so it only goes on healers then?
Probably.
If you took both. Because that means healers need to survive.
Well, and also go the right way.
Yeah.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that healers need to survive.
Why?
That is
What are you trying to say?
normally the case of it. Yeah.
I'm not talking. I'm not saying anything to you, Manny.
Hey.
I'm gonna actually not save this. I'm gonna save it for later.
Yeah, we're not barely breaking shields.
I only mention it so because I care.
Mm-hmm.
What we got? Slow down.
He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
Tanks in.
Need to get timing on that.
Reposition.
Oh, a brutal blow, but the
I have no idea how really didn't get fucking hit by that round sound.
I'm greeting as much as I can. It's helping.
I say I'm hi.
Clockwise.
Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds.
Going in.
Oh, one of us is slightly up.
Enemy.
Oh my god, I can't fucking target these.
Yep, they're kind of annoying.
I think it's at the AoE. I think I assumed the stack was bigger than it is.
It's tiny. The actual AoE of the space is tiny.
Yeah.
Okay, we killed 2. That is so fucking difficult to get. Jesus Christ.
And okay, liturgy is not back for the record.
I mean,
Those proximity
it's more,
AoEs.
It's a massive drop off, so as long as you're far away, it should be okay.
I've noticed getting to the corners, Manny, you have a bit more time than you think. You can just walk it, because it might be worth saving sprint for moving depending which one we get.
I'm going to be using Asylum, maybe Temperance as well. Around there. It's easier said than done, given the latency.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business.
I can at least see that we are making further progress each time.
Yeah. I'm glad it's the first mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this happened like 5 minutes into the fight, that'd be kind of hell.
You know it will. In.
He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
Thanks, in.
Party out.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds.
Go out immediately after this.
I'm wrong, I think.
Where was our...
Oh, there's all... Okay, goodbye, world.
So,
What happened
You
there?
were somewhat alone there, Varian.
Yeah.
I was also alone with Strad.
Rudy was in my corner as well, so.
If you guys are circling around, how do you both end up on the same side?
We weren't.
There was no one on our side for me and Manny doing party stacks.
I'm looking at it back. Me and Ellen Me and Ellen ended up on 4. And we
I
were
was
with
on 1 with Strad.
You should.
Yeah, there was no one 2 or 3, but we couldn't get across.
Wait.
I mean, so the thing, so for inner, I have noticed you can either go one, like you can stop early or go 1 extra.
Let's go 1 extra, I think.
1 extra every time. Okay.
I think that's what the video is showing. So you do like, you move 3 markers. If you start at 3, you end up on 2. If you start at 1, you end up on 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that way you're in line with the other party members joining you for your, whoever's joining you for your like parties.
It's just we would be murdered otherwise. We were the AoEs.
Yeah.
We're baiting a bit too cautiously.
See, it's nice. We're learning the little bits here and there.
Yeah.
I still have no idea what I'm supposed to do in my rotation because of this in-out business.
That I don't think we can necessarily help you with.
Nope.
I'm trying to work out what the fuck I'm trying to do with these ads.
Yeah, I'm having trouble just targeting them in the list.
Yeah.
In.
He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
I also don't know we're out by I don't know the time of when they actually become targetable because it's not immediate. Boss does reset, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
At some point.
I do feel a lot better sprinting there.
Yeah.
We're gonna start east-west.
This is not where I wanted to be.
Move. Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. If I need the target, we are super instead.
Kill that.
Okay.
There we
Oh
go.
my god, I'm...
Okay.
Proximity.
Hide behind ads.
Yeah, I'm behind ads.
Ooh.
And then we're seeing going towards 3. 3, 3, 3.
Goodbye,
Recon
goodbye,
definitely
cool
plays
world.
After.
Start at 3.
Oh god.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
Oh my
Turned
god.
around.
Okay, sprint
would-
there helps as well.
Yeah.
Mass
Sprint
here.
there.
Oh, that. Okay.
Am I gonna
and
have to
then,
learn Scholar?
This fight is ridiculously fast.
And then there's a thing. Okay.
And that then
I'll
you've
just
got to get out the
And that's,
hitbox.
so that's 2 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, that's a cone afterwards. Okay. So blocks
brilliant.
after.
Small AoE under hitbox and cones to each player.
Yeah, cool.
And then this is
No, phase
phase 2.
Just
Yeah.
infill.
This is phase 2 already?
Goodbye, Vote.
Yeah.
Really?
It's around about the speed in the normal fight.
And off
Yeah,
he
this,
goes.
I think this is pretty much exactly like normal.
Yeah.
in terms of
If we
timing.
can get phase 1 sound tonight, we're in a good place.
This fight
Oh,
is
yeah.
ridiculously fast.
Phase
like
2
it.
tomorrow and clear on Friday.
It's good.
I'm gonna try and hold sprint for the satellite
Yeah,
falling down.
sprint for cameras.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have to get better with like working out shit. Where we go.
Okay. Go again. I
Alan,
think,
I'm-
Marion, in
I've
terms
not
of
live to
sorry,
make those
Moody,
kind of decisions yet.
in terms of just the ads, just pick up what you can, and then we'll sort it out later. Like if
Yeah, I
it's
think-
just
I feel
someone's
like-
targeting 1 and the other's doing 3, then like it's whatever.
I feel like that's why he said preferably one, like 2 each, but just make sure you get them is the only thing that actually matters.
Yeah.
Did I hit hard? I didn't
No.
really see.
I mean, I went
Yeah.
quite
Well, not if you're
low,
a
but
tank.
I think that's because I was tanking the boss at the same time.
In.
He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
Tanks in.
Party out.
Oh, a brutal blow.
We can't
I hate the animation for the jump.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's actually going in us or not.
Yeah.
It's complete random, I feel like.
Ugh, over here.
That's gonna hit me. Ow.
Oh dear. Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds.
I went the wrong way, and that's entirely my fault.
Go directly in after this.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
For you specifically, Manny, remember you have Vickers.
I found
I need
this
to
place
place
off.
Asylum.
Oh. No one else found a safe spot.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
I got a
I need to place Asylum, I guess, while we're running, maybe.
I don't have confidence that I can target someone and not the boss there.
Artist?
To Icarus. Yeah, then I need to see who's there, then go to the party list. It's,
If you're... Do you always end up on the same side or not? Or...
no, not at all. I can go either near D or B, depending on if I have to go north or south first. Because I'm going clockwise always, so if I start at 2, I go clockwise to 3 and then stack at B.
Right.
But if I go south, I go clockwise to 4 and go to D.
Yeah.
I think you just have to Icarus as the boss.
That
take a
won't
That
be
doesn't
far
move you
enough.
much. That doesn't move you much.
I'll give mouse over macro, then pick one of the 2 tanks, whichever you see closest to you. Like from the party list.
Yeah, or I just need to get better at movement. I think I placed the last drop too far into the corner. I can move it in a lot.
Yeah, I mean, have to be careful because it's going to expand after become bigger. We can't be too close to the middle either.
Yeah, but there's a sweeter spot than I'm dropping it now.
Yeah, yeah.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Out.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
In.
Ouch.
Oh god.
Party went
slow.
pretty farther.
He could not have gone further north.
Yep, party didn't go very farther.
He was further north than expected because he doesn't recenter for that.
Yeah, the challenger's fallen out of the way.
Oh, imagine having gap closers. Ugh.
I know, right?
I'm so glad they gave White Mage his dash. This would be awful without the dash.
If you ever gave Machinist a movement, I just want it to be a combat roll.
That would
At least you don't have
would,
cast bars.
It would be pretty funny if you had a combat roll that moved like Fallions or something. Like
Yeah.
nothing. That'd be so
At
funny.
least you're not barred.
Yeah,
At the end of
it would still be better than Bard.
at the end of Queen, she just yeets you.
What's wrong with Bard?
If we just
They have the worst movement tool in the game.
Oh, backstep? Yeah, backstep is terrible.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Thanks, in.
That was terrible 1 meter.
I don't like the combination of having a very tight movement and also not being consistent where it is.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Go further in.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Get behind the ads.
Behind the ads. Get ready for cameras falling down.
I saved safe for this.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified!
I'll go up after
3.
my explosion.
Sprint is back up. It's fine. If you sprint when the seeds fall,
Stone Ring.
it's up again.
Don't know what it is.
Oh, I'm
In.
It's a sword. Be in. Tanks in.
and
Party
then
out.
party out.
Okay.
Right, there's going to be a stack, and then move to clock positions.
This is a bad place to
Where the
be.
hell?
Out his hitbox.
Is that murdered?
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
The Bombardian special coming up.
Yeah, the plasma
We don't know
transfer.
how anything else works in this fight.
That's
It's
fine.
fine.
We're going to need heavy mitt for this, most likely.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I didn't read.
Yeah.
Rival flying!
That wasn't too bad.
It's going to start
Imagine
like
also
normal,
having fall
and then
damage.
all hell breaks loose.
One day I'll be alive again. Still falling on the screen.
I think there's an in-out
It's going
for
to
this.
change. It's going to show us what we have. It's not smash here, smash there, I don't think, anymore. For the moment.
One
Wait,
ringer.
what? Why are we? Oh, I
It
fucking-
could be out.
Get away from him.
How far? He's gonna jump.
Oh, he's moving.
Away from
Brutish-
that one.
Brutish swing.
Yeah. Away from this platform.
Oh, it's not that big.
Right.
Lower.
Spread!
Lower power look away.
Oh yeah, that's spread.
Red? Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Oh,
like
power.
normal.
Mm.
Like normal.
End of the vines!
Just not with markers.
That's an AoE.
Okay.
That's a big AoE.
Don't jump off just yet, Rudy!
Revenge of the Vines plant stuff on the ground in normal.
Death
so
match. I've
Revenge
heard
is-
about this.
He's got a
Ringer.
Grappled by
debuff.
40
You
taking
got a
damage
1
over
on you.
time.
Rebel of Thorny Chains taking. That's a dot.
Oh,
Flare.
he's got that thing. Everyone else
The
away.
flare.
Abominable
Silver
blink.
away.
okay. Ow.
That
I
just.
said away.
I've got him.
Matty!
You got 4.
Oh, your dot was a lot more there. Is it proximity based?
It is.
I mean, he had 4.
Oh, God.
Okay, just 3 to 1 dodge.
Another Brutish swing.
In.
Yeah.
Over there.
You need to get in.
I'm not gonna get close.
Yep.
Okay, that's a bit bigger than the.
Spread. Looks like spread again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's fine.
Revenge
It's
of the
just-
Vines.
okay.
That's an AoE.
We're learning a lot.
Remember me?
Yeah.
It's a hard hitting AoE.
That's
I
a
had
problem
about
behind it.
90% health there.
Do we want to just clean up phase 1 a bit more before looking at that?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that
I mean,
didn't honestly
from what
seem
we
that hard
saw-
to sight read.
Yeah.
I mean,
like
From
there
what we
is
saw
something in
phase 2
that.
so far, it's not too bad. However, it's probably going to get somewhat complicated.
yeah. I mean, phase
We might
2 is
be-
currently normal plus the tether thing.
Yeah.
Like everything else was just normal.
The tether thing, I didn't really know what was going on with that.
I think it's just the person who gets tethered needs to stay closer to the boss then until the tether disappears.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
flare, I don't know if the flare is
So we
tether or
probably
tank
need to have-
based.
Specific people beating the tethers.
I think the tether's aggro based, so
Maybe. Let's look at
Would
it
make
later.
sense.
Let's just do phase 1 now.
Yeah. Sure. Let's face it.
Pretty sure you get 3 tethers at the same time at one point, so it can't be hopefully not.
oh, that'll be fun.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to
Yeah, I was
contend with
thinking
its
very probably tactician on the stacks, like parties.
Yeah, can do.
Because what killed me was getting punched by the ad. By the first hit of it.
Okay, yeah, I've got it.
Out.
Yes, so.
He's used his feral powers to manifest
He's a lot more south than normal.
Yeah. Press their party in.
Oh,
That's really-
Yeah, I.
Here we go. It's fine,
Yeah.
we're practicing.
I'm trying to work on the ads. It is not easy.
So his sprint now, it's back up.
I need to see when the actual ads turn up. So now,
oh, duh. But we probably have plenty of time to place those.
Oh,
Here.
I died. Oh, the ad was beating me up.
Yeah.
and then we've got to go out. I keep getting the out.
Yeah, same.
Is this the end?
Okay. Let me place
Right, so we're placing those.
Asylum.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I got 2 of the ads, but I lost aggro on one of them. I'm not entirely sure why. Might have been Rudy. I'm just going to tomahawk each one, I think.
Yeah, I think if you just do that
Just in
for
case.
2 or 3 times.
You should only need to do it once before they group up. Yeah, that's what I'm
Because
thinking.
I was going to say, one ad beat me up, so.
We're going to 1, so I grabbed the one at D and the one at A. I provoked one of them. I don't remember which one.
I just did from the party list or the enemy list.
So the one at B's the one that killed me, so.
Yeah, probably just wasn't picked up. That's fine. I'll
Yeah.
adjust on that.
Can we get
I
a
was like, I'm
consensus
going
on
to move to the safe spot
between
now. Why am I dead?
real position and enmity list for who picks up the ads?
No.
Great, thanks.
Outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimera?
Me to stop doing sake there. Don't need it there.
I don't hate it. In.
He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon.
Tanks in. Party out.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing.
There's after the first explosion that the ads become targetable.
Oh, it's gonna hit me.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds. The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Bit late on tactician there, I'm gonna be honest.
To fucking go out! Ah!
That was too much for the challenger.
Yeah, don't hit the ads. What?
Why are you in ads?
So the fun thing is, that mechanic is downtime for me, because if I heal, I get ad aggro.
Ouch.
Yeah. Fairy doesn't give aggro.
Thank you for the way, Digby.
Not anymore.
God, imagine if Fairy did give aggro, that'd be horrible.
They used to.
Unless the fairy could tank, that'd be awesome.
Didn't it?
They used to.
Oh, no, summoner.
No, the scholar also used to.
It was fun originally.
I remember back in the day, I had dungeons where the tanks legitimately couldn't keep aggro from the fairy, and my fairy was just taking
Tanks
hits.
in.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing.
Need to wait a bit longer on that. Actually, no, that's kind of good. It's rad.
I mean, I haven't figured out how to boost it. I am not having bullet time currently.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds.
That's lit.
The challenger.
Oh,
Is this the end? They're back on their feet.
Oh my
Let's
god.
see if they can stay standing.
Okay. Line of sight. Watch out, he moved.
That's a lot of damage down.
I don't feel safe over here.
I don't think this is the clear, guys.
Maybe not.
My. Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around.
oh, got it, so I'm gonna use it.
Not yet. Okay.
Stormwinger,
Out.
out.
Out. And party in.
Party in.
So 2 minutes happens here, but I
Right.
still we hold.
Try and get in the middle,
after.
Silver. And then to clock spots.
Right.
Ugh.
Oh, that happened faster than I thought it would.
Yeah, there is that.
Right. Neapolitan
Oh,
bombardment.
Oh, this might be time. There might be time for burst phase there. Actually.
Rudy, on that one, can I just invuln it?
Cool.
Racing to
Yeah, it
raise.
does. So it's a bit slower than normal, because normal does not have a.
And then
Got
are
a
you just
tiny bit of
dying
downtime
straight
here,
away?
so show us what he's got, and then he'll jump to another one.
There you go.
Don't forget, afterwards is a spread
Out.
Out.
and a line in front of him.
Yes, away from that one.
So we can just stay on here for a moment.
Silver, why are you running towards me?
We need to spread after.
Spread. So spread for this, and don't be in front of him.
How big are these spreads?
Fairly.
Pretty big.
Okay.
We
Yeah, pretty big.
need to be
AoE.
able to. That's not a lot.
With mid on it is fine. I also thought that was deathmatch, going to be honest.
Tell me that's deathmatch.
So who gets it? So we already got 2. 1, yeah. So it's how
it's
close is
one
one.
of the further.
1, 2,
Okay, so
3.
do we grab it like this or? Yeah.
Right.
Everyone else just get the fuck away from him.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, the tether damage is.
I think you can even keep up time there.
Spore explosion. This is the 1, 2, 3 dodge.
Yeah, I don't know if we can pick up the terror, but it's like pretty decent view anyway. So.
Oh.
Brutish swing.
Out.
In.
In.
Out.
Is that out? Oh, it's out.
Out.
Ah. That's lower power spread.
Okay.
Revenge. AoE.
AoE.
And burst. 4-minute burst.
I'm late on mine, but
Demolition deathmatch.
So this is find again.
Oh, there's more than one.
There's a tank
Fine,
looks like you could take him for the moment.
I can't.
Okay, another
Let
one.
me pick up the
There's
fucking.
3.
Oh, I've got. It is aggro. It is aggro. It is aggro.
Is it aggro or sight?
It's aggro. The vine is aggro.
Fringe seeds.
Then the other 2 must be proximity. Then.
Well, I saw it.
I got the
That's
second
gonna
one.
plant something, I'm pretty sure.
Stone ringer.
Those are starbursts!
Oh.
In.
But they go off as the next one gets close.
Oh my goodness.
I think it's time to watch the guide more.
Yeah. I think if we're getting this consistent, I think we're pretty
Oh,
happy with phase 1.
I think we're
that's
consistent
3
enough to
stacks.
look at
That's-
this.
What the
Remember
fuck
me-
is
It's only
going
4
on?
of those, and it's 2 people.
In.
Sure.
In.
If you say so.
okay, we can
Where?
we can sight read the first part of this. The rest of it's a bit of a mess.
Lower power, move out.
I'm spreading.
Yep.
Good spread. Good spread.
Revenge of the Vines. Try and survive
spread,
no matter
good
what.
Good spread. Good
See
spread.
what else there is.
Hell yeah. Yeah. LB free.
Oh, then it
Auto
was
attacks.
Boss attack. Auto. Damn it.
Punched you.
We might want to watch a bit more of a guide for that.
Let's do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, perhaps.
Okay. I'm gonna watch it for myself though, so I'll just mute.
Okay. Everyone else, I'm gonna just stream it because fucking activity on Discord is dog.
Bish is giving me a tip for the ads first platform.
Yeah.
If you use Equilibrium when they spawn, they're all going to aggro on you if I don't have my stance on.
We can do that. And have, as long as
So-
if people are happy giving me our TBN and stuff like that.
If everyone who's in is in, then now we'll press play. We are at the
Do I
beginning of phase 2.
So what was that you said about ads? Because I had an ad that was very loud and I couldn't mute it.
If I'll just press Equilibrium, he's gonna heal him so much with the stance that all the ads are gonna snap to him.
I'm on ad right now. What's the ad time or the timing for that?
The what? Sorry?
The timing. Do I have to wait for the actual ads to come targetable?
Bish just said when the ads come out. So probably as soon as you can see them on the target list on the left, even though you can't target them, the enmity should still transfer, I think.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'll try that. And good to go.
Actually, alright, I made Frau host.
Is to be aware that True North is over on the left side of my screen. I've just oriented it this way so you can see things a little bit better. Head over towards the True North wall, as the boss will land untargetable. Cling onto the wall, and then wait for a purple flash of an auto attack to know that the boss is targetable. From here, the boss will cast Stone Ringer, and we get either a club or a sword. Here it's a sword, so it's an in. They will then tether to one of the other 2 walls on the outside, and everybody needs to go near it this time because it's an in. Dodge the in, and immediately start to spread on either side of the boss. That's because the boss follows up with Glower Power very quickly. This is both a line AoE in front of the boss and spreads. For these side Glower Powers, where the boss is on one of the side pillars, we use these spread positions.
Oh, you can actually do on the other side? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was a lot bigger.
It's very far if you go on the other one, which you did.
Why are the ads so obnoxious?
The boss will follow this with Revenge of the Vines, which is a raid wide.
That gives a lot more
And
space
then
than I thought
3
we did.
deathmatch. This is going to have the top player in aggro get a vine, and since we're going to see these a lot throughout the fight, I want to explain them quickly. If you are near to the boss, you have the 1 tick of the debuff.
Lost
This
connection,
does not hurt very
reconnecting.
hard, but it's a
Oh,
very
for
light
fuck's
hit
sake.
over time.
There we go.
Go slightly further away, and it changes into a 2 tick. This hurts a little bit more, but is still perfectly fine even for non-tanks. Go very far away, and you're going to get a 3 tick. This is dangerous. 3 ticks can hit for up to 100k on non-tank players, and so too many ticks of this are going to kill people. Try to avoid 3 tick where you can. And never stretch the tether to the point where it becomes a 4 tick, as these are basically lethal every time that they tick. Be aware that since this tether is aggro-based, often can provoke if they want to take the tether off.
We'll see what we want to do with that.
And load up either a club or a sword, and then we get Abominable Blink. This is a flare marker that will go on one of the top 2 players in aggro. Whichever tank does not get the flare should provoke so that they have the tether, and the flare tank can either go far with cooldowns, or they can just hide in the corner here while everyone else goes max melee. This attack hurts, so make sure that the tank uses plenty of cooldowns and that the party is also mitigated.
Okay.
Afterwards, we get Spore Explosion, and this is just a standard 3-to-1 dodge.
This is all stuff we kind of worked out so far.
Depending on the pattern, so you may have to settle for a 2-to-1 dodge. Dodge into one of the first AoEs, and as it happens, the boss will load up a Brutish Swing, so get ready to position, ready to dodge this.
Following through the video. Oh god.
As much uptime as possible, they slide over to the far side, wait for the boss to go, immediately gap close, and then walk out of the AoE. The timing's tight, so don't have to do it if you find it a little scary. Immediately afterwards, spread for Glower Power. Same positions as before, just inverted. And Revenge of the Vines is a raid wide. Next up, the boss will cast Demolition Deathmatch. For this, we're going to get another Vine on our top player in aggro, but we're also going to get 2 proximity tethers that go onto the nearest player to any of the other 2 columns. Note that right now, these are able to be picked up by another player who just walks through the tether, so if somebody's positioned incorrectly, you can fix it. Once they change into Vines, they can no longer be swapped. We'll get an Abominable Blink, and we'll deal with it the same way as before, with the tank with the flare in the corner. And then the boss will cast Strange Seeds, and this is what seems like a simple mechanic made very complicated that has a number of different solutions. So let's break this down on the chalkboard.
Oh,
First
no.
off, 2 at a time, players are going to get targeted for these Starburst AoE markers. This will always be 1 support and 1 DPS at the same time, and it repeats 4 times until all 8 players have been targeted. At the very end, either all supports or all DPS are targeted with a stack, and so we pair up. These will also drop Starburst AoEs, so we simply dodge out of them. And all of this would not be so complicated if it were not for the fact that one of our tanks and 2 other players of our choice are constantly tethered to walls. So there are like a dozen different solutions for this going around. I'm going to showcase for you Locked Seeds, which is the one that I personally did and found really consistent, but I'm also going to show quickly the EU's version of Fixed Seeds as well as Billy Billy. Pick whichever one your group finds most comfortable. For Lock Seeds, our Fizz range is going to pick up the tether on the wall opposite the boss, and one of our healers will pick up the true north tether. Our Fizz range is only ever going to use these 2 spots. They use the square for odd drops and the circle for even drops, and they are just going to keep hopping square, circle, for the whole mechanic. Our healer is doing the same, if we look in the bottom left corner, with these 2 spots, and they similarly will keep swapping square, circle for the whole mechanic. Everybody else on the boss, we're going to split supports left facing the boss, DPS right facing the boss. So supports are going to be using these for their drops. DPS will be using these spots for their drops. And whenever the people on the boss are not dropping a seed, they hang out in the chill zone. This will be safe from any of the drops. So let's show this mechanic. 2 players get targeted, and this is the first drop, so we go to the squares. Now both of our tethered players far from the boss will swap to the circle automatically. The players targeted go out to the circles for the second drops, and everybody else hides in the chill zone.
Damn you ads.
Every bit.
Third drop, so these go on squares. Fourth drop, so these go on circles.
So we do need to place our markers over there.
How the fuck are we doing that?
We'll just look at the other strats as well, I'd say.
Squares, while everyone else can chill in the chill zone if they want. And then we're going to start moving towards our partner stack positions. For this, we're going to have the untethered healer in range go with the opposite role on their tether. This is quite a bit of movement for the caster, but with this pattern here, the caster was going to have to go over to this side of the arena anyways for the next mechanic, so it's actually helpful. The stacks go on, and we pair up like this. We're all out on the outer drop positions, which means everyone can either dodge to a circle or the chill zone. I really like this pattern because this is consistent. There's no possible way that things can get goofed up. There's no cursed patterns that can happen. It works the same way every time. If the boss is on this wall, these are the positions we're using instead. You'll notice that H2, who's tethered to the north wall, has the exact same positions, and everyone else just has inverted positions. The floor pattern is also inverted, so relative to the floor pattern, your position is exactly the same. And here would be the final pair positions. In this pattern here, the caster doesn't have to move as much. Now, if you don't like that, or if you're rating on Party Finder and EU almost exclusively uses what's called fixed seeds. Fixed seeds is going to use these spots here, and I'm using smaller symbols because the positioning is much tighter. What we're going to do is we're going to have each of our players stand directly on top of one of these spots, and for the most part, you don't move. That's because if I show the AoEs over top, you'll see that everybody gets missed by each of the AoEs. Now, if you sit there thinking it looks like people are getting clipped, remember that a player's hitbox is only the pixel in the very middle of their body, and so while these are going to be some tight dodges, technically everybody is avoiding these as long as they're positioned perfectly.
Do we trust?
Do a little bit of movement for this, because when you drop your seed, you then need to move on to another player to be able to dodge your drops. Use eyes during this in case people are slightly off with their positioning. This can lead to some messy patterns. This is a particularly horrible one here. In this case, M2 is probably going to have to dodge to downtime to avoid getting clipped anywhere. Just to show, these are the final pair positions if you're doing fixed seeds. And finally, here's everything but with the boss on the other wall. The only major difference is that off-tank is now taking the true north tether to make this plan work. Finally, this is Billy Billy. It's basically like an earlier version of the EU fixed seeds, and they use waymarks to try to show some of the positions. And the main difference is that both M2 and H2 have a harder time keeping uptime than with the EU fixed seeds. I'm showing this just in case you still want to keep doing Billy Billy and NA. If so, it works almost exactly as how I just showed EU fixed seeds. The positions are inverted, and just like with EU fixed seeds, you're going to have tanks taking the tethers, so they have main tank.
I mean, M2 doesn't matter too much here. It'll just be H2.
No, for us it doesn't.
However you resolve this, be aware that the boss
So far, anyone who picks the EU strat is deranged.
What, the fixed seeds?
And it's a brutish swing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, that's... Okay, what is the plan for that?
I mean, Locks is
Locked sounds best of these.
safer.
I'm somewhat tempted to make, like, to try to figure out my own, but obviously I'm not going to do that now.
Yeah, I'll do the baits by the wall. I don't mind, Zev.
So...
Billy could be quite comfortable as well.
Okay.
He's watching a quick book. But...
Yeah, it's just if Ellen would overcap on resources or not. Because if Ellen isn't, then we might lose a bit of damage on H2, but that's it. Like, it'll be a lot more safe for us.
Good news. That's me.
But it's also, yeah, I don't know. You might be a long downtime. But also, we don't need weak 1 damage. It would be lovely if we could get these markers. Because we could just then fucking do it, but...
I don't know if they're actual markers in this strat.
Billy had one.
Yeah, but that's just like a diagonal line throughout the platform.
Yeah.
I can try putting them over there, but
he would do it. Nah,
there's
not gonna...
ways to place them. Or we can also just ask on Pathfinder if someone has the markers for something.
Like it's tough reaching over there, and we can't do it.
Can't do it traditionally. Okay.
How are people doing that, actually? like supposedly legitimate. How do you get my markers way over in the corner?
It's a good. Can you do it on the map somewhere? Wait, it's not even on the map.
I can place it.
Why is the platform not on the map?
No, you can't because that's not where my markers are. Like, is that? I don't know if that's correct. I think it's too far in.
I'm happy to do locked. It seemed like the easiest out of all of the three
Yep.
shown.
We can do locked, yeah. Let's just get the screenshots of that.
He also said like it's the EU strap, but that was before he put out his guide.
Yeah.
No, EU is doing fixed.
Are they still?
I fucking hope
Yeah, who
not.
knows?
Oh,
Alan told to go.
Someone AFK.
We can
Oh,
re-instant, that's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Just make sure you get the other version as well, Alan. Nice thing of this is that the tanks don't have to take the northern wall things for it as well. It's always going to be the same people taking the tethers. 1324. What's the 1324 on the side there?
What?
On the picture Alan posted.
that's not in the video.
Oh, is that?
It's for the first.
So which one's going
first
first?
shops go to square. Second ones go to
Oh.
circle.
And then, so I'm... Okay, so we're there, and then there's patterns symmetrical, right?
No.
It is. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'm seeing this at the end. Copy, paste. And I don't know if that's the follow-up or that's the different mechanic.
That's just the opposite side.
Mirrored.
Yeah.
But that's not mirrored.
I mean,
Mm,
it is.
Placement
It depends
The-
on the
is...
rolls.
the melee circle and range circle are different. That's the only difference, I think.
Sure.
Range circle looks
Great.
the same. Melee is the only one that's
No,
different.
never mind. I'm wrong.
I think it might just be. It looks like it should be in the same place, but it might just be
It's
slightly
the same
different.
except for the heater tether. That's locked. That's why
Yeah.
it's called locked.
Well, we got half an hour, so let's. If we can do
Yep.
it, try it once. That'd be great. And then I guess before
Yeah, we
tomorrow,
have-
everyone
we have
check up
all
on
day
three.
tomorrow.
Yeah, everyone check up on phase
And
3
it
tomorrow.
already feels like we're getting through this faster than we were 7. At 6. I mean.
Yeah, I mean,
It's-
absolutely.
it's
Phase
the-
2 would be ads.
It's the DPS check that's going to be an issue. You actually
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
everything perfectly, no damage downs, no deaths to make it through.
Yeah, I mean, it's again a case of this is a different type of fight. Like, this is extremely heavy execution.
Yeah.
So,
Food.
Yeah. You can definitely res through some mechanics and like see later ones, but you won't reach the check if you do that. Does anyone know how long the fight actually is?
Nope.
I would look it up, but we're in the middle of a pool.
11:11. So
Out.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Party in.
I can't get that TCD.
yeah, getting full of time on this is very tough.
I think we have to tomahawk that
noticed.
last one.
I mean, I'm barely doing it, and I have 2 coils, so.
Oh, wrong way.
Oh, I bucked. My brain just stopped working.
Yeah, equilibrium. I forgot about that. I have everything on everyone, but
Yeah, I can't even see names at that point. There's no way I can Icarus. These stupid vines are in the way.
You might as well jump.
Yeah, it's more if you can keep track on which side is west and east, because like Rudy is always going to be east and Farrell's always going to be west. So.
Not if we get the AoEs under us. Then we
No,
can
but then
pop.
it's not the same problem.
Oh, true.
With
True.
Icarus.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure I've seen that.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Out.
He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
Party in.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing. Oh dear! Fiendish Flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Ow.
Oh,
That was too much for the challenger!
And then get out.
Wow.
I've been killed by that every single time.
Good.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
so it turns out if I add hit you on your DPS, it fucking hurts.
Yeah, the boots had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, it's specifically when they walk up to you after the light parties. That's specifically why I'm asking you to tactician that, because we're taking damage
Yeah.
from both the boss and ads. So
I keep forgetting, unfortunately. I'll try and be better.
yeah, it's fine. We're priming.
The equilibrium trip works quite well.
Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
In.
Yay.
He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
Party in.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing. Oh dear! Fiendish Flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds.
Come on.
I dashed too far.
Challenger's down. Is this the end? The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
And behind the bodies.
Also, hopefully move back a bit. Doesn't really.
Right, camera's crashing down next.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around.
In.
And then party
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
immune.
Clock spots.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
No, stack in the middle first, then move to clock
in the
spots.
middle.
Oh, I was rotated. That's my fault, Rudy. I thought C was west.
All good.
I just forgot to burst.
Res quickly if you can.
Right, ready for the next platform.
Boys are just rival flying. What fearsome strength.
Please be targetable within 10 seconds.
No.
Please do it.
Goodness me, the brute abominator is harrying.
Yay!
Ow.
You're out.
So when are you going to?
Here-ish.
Lower afterwards. Till spreads.
Raid wide.
We have reprise for this one? Or does it?
No.
Okay,
I use it
I'll
on
take
the Barbarian. So take it off me if I get the flare.
Yep.
Out again.
Ow.
Oh.
Yeah, we need some mitt for that.
Okay.
We really
I'll
do.
have a
I can
challenge
be
for that.
I can be further out.
Raid, I got it for this.
I was in max melee.
Oh, this
range,
just
so-
ain't fucking AoE, isn't it? My bad. No, this is a 3
I
to
have
2,
a
by the way.
silence for that, totally.
It's out.
Brutish swing, make sure you're out. And then there's a glower afterwards.
Oh, I need to get the picture up. Fuck.
Oh, that hurt.
So it's like here.
Squares first.
So something needs to get it off. Rudy,
It's mine.
you take to thing.
Are there living opposite?
Oh, my bad.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, there's the explosion first.
Yeah, I went to the wrong place. Okay,
Yeah,
that felt pretty good though. For that.
I need to just
feel
drop
like
up
I'm-
temp for a lot of stuff, I think.
I
I
need
can't
to hold
accent
my
you.
burst until we're on the other platform. I really do.
Do we want to hold
You
burst?
should be able. You should be able to finish it before you knocked over.
By the time I'm having to summon Queen and then Wildfire, while he's starting to cast Neo
Yeah,
on Batman. Unless
No,
I end
that's-
them early, I'll get sent flying and lose the end.
I am
It should
unsure
be
if I'll
happening
get
during
to-
the stack part, and when we do the
Yeah.
proteins, you should
Well,
just
I'll
be
see
able
if
to
it's
finish
up.
it per minute.
Like, because what I was judging by was Seb's Searing Light in one of them, and Searing Light goes through the entire thing. So with Burst, you might lose one GCD in the end, possibly. I think.
We'll see. Unfortunately, doing my burst
Okay.
is a lot of brain power. And I'm already trying
Reaper
not
would
to die.
lose. Reaper would lose a lot. They would lose the entire gluttony. But
Let's
We've got
go.
20 minutes. Let's get going.
Yep. If
We can also move the burst up a bit, like start 1 or 2 GCDs earlier if you need.
that's tough for me. This, I mean, I can do this. Ish.
It can't be for
Okay,
me
I can
because
actually-
it don't work for machinists like that.
oh, I forgot to reprise the first one.
It seems.
The one thing I never saw of is if I reprise mid-cast, does it do it to the later cast or is it fucking dead?
I have no idea. I've always wondered that too.
Same.
Each has its own snapshot.
In. Party in.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing fine.
I can already tell this part that the start's gonna be annoying as hell.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
And then to go out after this. No, we're going in. Stay in. Stay in. Stay in.
Remember.
Oh, now whose boots are a problem?
Not even sure why I died there.
I'm just being a smartass.
Yeah, but I'm.
Okay, good kill on the ants. We should be fine here.
Right. Cameras next.
I have that back up for this. Perfect. In.
Oh,
out.
Yeah, slowness.
Yeah,
and then I'll be out. Hi, Silver.
Hello.
Burst is starting now.
Clock spots.
Damn it.
Yeah, I could not get out in time.
Yeah, that was slow too.
Fucking tight.
There's one big damage left coming out. I got equilibrium back at least. I'll do this early so I have fires back up a bit earlier.
Actually, I should probably have waited. Yeah.
Bye.
Wee.
Where is
Wait,
he?
There'll be
Oh,
time for
there
your
you go.
cops to come over.
Just started to fall. So,
Yeah, it'll take a
I'll
while.
be a bit.
Ah.
There you are.
I'll see you guys later.
Bye, have a nice day.
Are you guys fighting the boss over there? Are you having fun?
In.
In.
Holy shit, it's an in finally. Oh. That's easy.
Get ready for glower afterwards.
This is perfect.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Spread.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that's my bad.
Yeah.
I have sake for this AoE. And now I'll apply it for the second AoE afterwards.
Where are we in the fight?
There's a fawn.
Horns
Everyone else,
first.
Max Miller.
Flare will be next, so we've got to wait to see which one else get flare.
Max melee.
We'll need some mitt.
Here.
Oh, that's.
I use mine.
Testing. Okay, so yeah, that works.
I tried to.
Okay, the
so
fine
too late.
immediately transfers. Good to know.
This is 3 to 1. Be in.
Lower afterwards. So, spreads.
What is a really bad snapshot?
I can reprisal both of the revenge AoEs.
Okay, cool. You do that then. I'll take it back just so we're consistent.
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
No.
no, sorry.
Yeah,
You're it now.
No, we're dead.
Oh, I'm gonna need some healing.
No.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I think
God.
I'm right.
The vines. The vines.
I think we'll need to try and get to our assigned wall quicker, so that it doesn't go onto the other person, because it'll target the closest.
I know. I think I'm done for tonight.
Okay.
No, that's fair.
You can call it early.
No.
That's all right. We've got time to learn it and then apply it tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be fresh tomorrow as well, so. Yeah, really good vlog. Really fucking good vlog. Just have to see how fucked we are for the DPS check when we get there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and we'll have to see the third phase, which we might as well watch through.
Yeah, I'm happy to watch through it now. We've got 15 minutes, but if you want to go now, then that's down to them.
I don't mind watching it.
Yes.
I'm going to hop
Absolute
off. See you guys
breakneck
tomorrow.
pace of a fight.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Yep.
Alright, see you tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Muller, love every bit.
Breaking news. Big mobile networks are raising your prices again. We at Labara are still not.
Okay.
See ya.
Good to go?
Yeah.
I think someone else is the host.
And the main difference is that
It was me,
two
apparently.
range two have a harder time.
Skip to phase 3.
Yeah.
No,
I
no,
think just go a couple more seconds back.
Go back.
Go to about here.
In the middle of the mechanic, they'll tether one of the
So
walls,
it's right here?
and it's a brutish swing. Here I'm gonna
There's
show
a
them
brutish
jumping
swing
toward
at the
north wall,
end
just
of the
because
seed swing.
while this is the same, the glower power spreads afterwards are slightly different because they're now on the north wall. Spread like this.
That's gonna be fun.
Heal up through the raid wide, and then prepare for a hard-hitting raid wide power slam, which will be our transition into phase 3.
Yeah.
As we land down, you'll see that there's waymarks currently on this. You cannot place these initially, but anybody who's cleared the fight can place these waymarks. So if you jump into Party Finder and find somebody who's already cleared, they can probably get
Oh,
you
that's
those
what they're
waymarks.
doing.
Right.
The boss will land down, and you want to put your second pots in your
They
team
should
that
have
take the
them,
boss
you can
and do
ask.
big damage.
Okay, pop
The
there.
boss will cast Brutal Impact. And this is now going to hit for 7 hits.
Oh,
Every
great.
cast after this will be an 8-hitter.
That's to be expected.
Stone Ringer to Stone Ringers, and we get a sword and a club, and one of them will start to glow alongside Brutish Swing. This is going to be an out from the wall that the boss is jumping to, but at the same time, you'll notice that everybody...
Imagine they've just kept getting bigger.
It's because this will be followed up by a lariat, and the safe side for the lariat is always on the non-glowing weapon side. So in this case, the side of the sword. The boss casts the out, and make sure you've mitigated before this goes off, because immediately afterwards is an untelegraphed hard-hitting raid wide.
Sure, why not?
Position for the
Damn
lariat.
you, ad.
Again, the side that has a weapon.
That does an AoE after that.
Again, the side that has a weapon is always the safe side.
Well, that's quite big.
And then immediately the boss will cast Brutish Swing again, and so we need to position in. We're already going to start to cheat towards spread positions for this, because immediately afterwards we get a glower power, and so we're going to spread like this to dodge it.
Okay.
The boss will follow this with Slaminator. This can be shared with the entire...
That's such a good fucking cast name. Tank and Vuln. Okay, so really in Vuln step.
Get a Brutal Impact for 8 hits, and then a Stone Ringer into Smash Here, Smash There combo, like from phase 1. Now the big one. Debris Deathmatch. At the end of the cast, 4 proximity tethers, 1 from each cardinal wall.
Oh, God.
We want these to go onto the range.
Okay.
From this point onwards, this is basically a hard body check mechanic, because if one of these range dies, the tether will snap onto a melee, and it will likely kill them with a 4-tick before they even have time to react.
Oh, we're fucked.
The boss will cast Spore Sack, and we get a similar
Okay.
set of AoEs. Simply slide out of these. And now we're going to dodge these, but where possible, we want to do it without our range players stretching their tethers too far. So the best thing for them to do would be to go to the corner. If you go to the corner, it should stay as a 2-tick, so it won't hurt very hard. R2 right now is likely getting a 3-tick and taking very heavy damage and might die from it. Where possible, have your tanks throw short cooldowns each on one of the range players to try to increase the chance everyone survives.
Okay.
While this is going off, we're going to get all supports or all DPS targeted with a stack. And we take these back to a cardinal and drop these in pairs. If you position these nicely on the wall, they should leave clean, safe spots. Again, have your healers in range go more to the side rather than in to minimize the chance that they get a 3-tick of the tether. You don't want to stretch those vines too long. While this is going off, have your tanks take aggro each on the adds. Main tank
How are we
should take
supposed
the
to heal
north and
during
west
this?
add. Off tank should take the south and east add.
Okay.
Afterwards, our range are going to go back onto the wall, and main tank and off tank are going to position northwest and southeast to be able to position the adds like you see here. Don't need to worry about the adds doing anything. Don't even need to damage them this time, because they're going to get petrified and then instantly killed before we need to actually do anything. The boss will start to cast Quarry Swamp, And now the trick is, we need everybody to be able to line of sight the boss. When the tanks move to hide, one of the adds is going to move and the safe spot for the range players will change. So to keep this consistent, have your tanks always dodge north-south for this. This means that healers can expect that their ad's going to rotate a little bit clockwise just before the attack, and so they can anticipate it. If done correctly, the adds get petrified, and any instance of damage after that will instantly kill them, so you don't need to worry about DPSing them down. Afterwards, we position for Sinister Seeds. Ranged players all go to the far left side of their wall, while the tanks and melees are going to stack up northwest. Just like before, there's two possible patterns. Here I'm going to show with ranged players getting puddles, and tanks and melees getting the pink Starburst AoEs. Tanks and melees simply go to their corner and are going to position on the waymark to drop it, while healers in range are just going to run from left to right along their wall. After 4 puddles, the Starburst AoEs go off, and the vines are gone. Range can move freely. Everybody dodges in. There are no light party stacks this time, so just get to a safe spot in middle. And there will be a pulp smash to finish with. Make sure you're in tightly enough that you don't get clipped by one of the expanding puddles.
Muller, love every bit.
Breaking news. Big mobile networks are raising your prices again. We at Labara are still not.
And melees get the puddles. Healers in range are going to position in the middle of their cardinal on the wall, while tanks and melees are going to do a clockwise loop. At the very end of this, range players, especially in this case H2 and R1, need to hustle to get over towards the 4 corner, as we're going to dodge all of the puddles in the middle in that corner. The boss will prepare a pulp smash. After the AoEs go off, stack underneath the boss. And then we're going to do our clock spots, but we're going to do them relative to this corner where the boss is facing. So position like this if you're doing it in the full. Afterwards, we get another 8-hit Brutal Impact, and then Stone Ringer to Stone Ringers again. This is very similar.
I assume we're going to keep True North for that spread,
slightly less mechanics,
and not boss relative.
Is we're going to have some strange seed drops.
Probably
right
best.
Now, players are already cheating.
We'll talk about it later.
Because initially, either all supports or all DPS.
Dude, this is a long phase 3. How do you see it?
The boss will cast Brutish Swing. And if you look here, there will always be a safe spot from the Starbursts in front of where the boss is, one in, one out. Here, because it's out first, everybody's just going to take the outer safe spot. The AoEs will go off, and everybody's going to cheat over towards the safe side from the Lariat that's coming. There's no raid wide this time. The Lariat goes off, and during the Lariat, you're going to see that some of our players are already cheating towards where they're going to drop seeds. Since supports got targeted first, DPS are about to be targeted, and they need to get to their corners to drop very quickly. Here they are. They immediately run and drop them neatly on their corners. Brutish Swing is cast. And again, there's a safe spot directly in front of where the boss is about to go, so we take the inner safe spot.
Okay.
Wait for Brutish Swing to go off. No Glower power this time, but there is another Slaminator, and again, I strongly recommend just having your other tank.
Such a good name.
Finally, we get a Stone Ringer into Smash Here or There combo, another 8-hit Brutal Impact, and if the boss is still alive, they will cast Special Bombarian Special.
Hell yeah.
Take them down before they get this cast off, or it's game over. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay.
Hope you enjoy.
That's a lot.
It seems pretty straightforward. It's just long.
Execution.
Yeah, it's definitely something I need to look at a few more times and probably watch a POV of for timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's nothing amazingly technical about
There's
it.
nothing. Yeah, there's nothing really complex. It's just read it and do it.
Yeah, we'll have to get those markers though. I don't know if I can. I always forget how to leave the fucking. Let's leave activity.
Well, I'm gonna go. So here's my way of leaving. Good night, guys.
No.
Yep.
I got to do a expert if anyone wants it though.
Yep. I will join for that.
I'll leave VC as well.
I can join, but I don't really need it. So if anyone else wants.
Zev, did you say you wanted it or not?
No, I'm basically capped at this point.
Yeah.
I have not done my EXs today because I did not have time.
I have not even. Kick. Did you want it, Alan? You? Okay. We'll do this then. Yeah, I'm getting boots for tomorrow, hopefully, as well. It's Balance says to get a fucking accessory, but I got an accessory last week, so like, why would I get another one?
I'm getting a hat, I think, if I remember from my list.
And a speed one.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting boots. That'd be a waste of tomes.
They must have gotten in and made themselves at home.
That's also part of the reason why I didn't just make the crafted ones, because I thought that I did need the tome boots. And then I was wrong, and I just didn't compensate for it.
There should be an access hatch nearby that leads inside.
No Peloton. It's bad.
I'm curious what would have been faster if I had gone Dancer at 635 or Viper. Because obviously I'm gonna have way more damage here, but both with the Peloton. Just with.
I think it was speed though. It'll make a sizable difference on the bosses. Also, Dan's partner in the red mage not going to do too much.
I hoped that my final logicity would kill it. It did not.
Yeah,
holding burst for after he jumps.
Right. Yeah, I remember how this boss works. To be fair, but my burst gonna come up and it goes.
The frequency at which I see like a melee just walk out to the side when they have space is so frustrating. If you're safe, just use the uptime.
I thought we were going to be killed. I didn't remember how long it took for this thing to go off. Where is it? I actually don't know where it is.
It's where.
Oh, there.
I didn't know how to say where it was. It's like, it's over there. Opening buff's painful.
Good work. Now proceed to the access hatch and head inside. faction was apparently a constant battle against the rising water level. Even during the war, the people labored to maintain the castle.
A little bit.
I'm
Well,
missing next pack.
it's bad. It's bad when you're this fast. I mean, in most parties, it's not a big deal for me so far.
Just
Where's all Embolden?
it's up, I'm pretty sure. But
I think saving for boss.
Yeah. Since it's behind this door.
Trying to build up some lilies.
Oh, I wanted to
You
listen.
have come. Let us measure your strength.
Hang on, at least another 20 seconds. Was bad.
One thing I enjoy about this boss is that I can go basically completely brain now.
Yeah.
Just hit buttons. It's fun.
Didn't even have to move.
It's also like, especially with these early ones, you never have to go beyond the middle line regardless of where it is. Here is safe.
I'm gonna get hit by it. That's fine.
I was safe.
The amount of people who are like, I don't know, this is too
They
close
just
to combat.
yeah, they just completely panic at that.
He's gonna die.
Yeah. I was just throwing coils on
That was
them.
hardly a challenge.
I could move wherever.
You will show me more.
Do you want to take him upstairs or leave him here?
No, let's leave him down here.
If I can group up properly, Jesus Christ.
They don't want to. They never do. They have the combination of being big and ranged.
This is close enough.
Oh, I'm just gonna finish. 2 good slips.
It's gonna take a while.
I'm dropping buffs as well. My damage.
Yeah, we're nearly there.
I missed the chest.
There could be a single materia in there.
But I really want the decents. So.
No. Okay. Just why this room?
Troubled thus far.
because it's just very important.
Mm-hmm.
If I was a scholar, yeah, maybe. But my only option is to just throw a dot on them while we walk upstairs, and it's really lame.
But to sometimes.
How will you handle this?
It's so nice to see how fast dungeon can actually be done compared to fucking no expert roulette.
What, about 11 and a half, 12 minutes compared to normal, like, 15 to 18 minutes?
Yeah.
A little tight there.
Fine.
Let us see what this yields. Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability.
Does it even last now 40 seconds?
I don't know. I'm gonna throw my first shroud. I keep wanting to call them shroud. Because in my mind they are just shroud. It's the same.
It's the same. First phase. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get it off.
Still alive.
Oh my god, DPS that actually used their own mitt.
I don't have them.
I'm referring to Ellen's shield. I never get any support
It would save you trouble later.
from the randoms.
Dead.
Should have done it right after the first one.
And done. Clear.
Easy. Easy.
That was a fucking speed run, Jesus. I've only got the boss 7 down to 64, damn.
390.
Ellen, I know you're passing that one. It's in person how they cut off when first was fully playing the first group.
I mean, I don't know if you did it in a different timing than I did, because my 2-minute came up as he left, as in, like, I would have had 1 GCD of Reawaken.
I wouldn't have had much.
I would definitely have held it until he came back from the first charge.
Minutes 18. What's the actual time on that though? 98%.
Doesn't get a whole lot faster.
And that's not even
it can go a lot faster.
Yeah, we haven't got best gear.
I'm also
quite far off.
Yeah, I'm also very bad at dungeon DPS, just in general, and but I'm not used to Viper either.
That's 31,000 fucking passes of that. Yeah.
Still have a healer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really like that's something I always find tough in general with Viper and stuff is like aligning burst, because it's so different to what I'm used to. I'm used to just having the cooldowns like this is the button usually, and everything is around that button. While on Viper, especially with Dungeon Burst, it's just I'll just put it somewhere so that I can align a second Reawaken, which is different sometimes.
Okay, we're going to end stream here. We're going to send you over to Sean, who's doing abiotic factor with people, probably. With people, I don't know. I can't tell who with, but why can't I not? I'm on being there. We go. We're back tomorrow with more Kazan in the day, plus more raid in the evening. Not entirely sure what time I will start. Depends. Why can't I raid them? Can I not raid them? Let's try again. I can't raid them. Okay, gonna go someone else then. We'll do Volcanet. Unless I can't raid them either. I might be fucked. I can raid Volcanet. Oh no, I can raid Sean. Sorry, Sean. But we'll be doing more of that. It should be good fun. I can't wait to see what happens. And all that, thank you for watching. Thank you, Dicky, for the raid. And I shall see you all later. Goodbye.